Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and welcome. It is that time again. That's right. We're right back here once again. Tap your watches, check your time, check your calendars, mark it on the clock. Oh my God. Do we ever stop? Never. No, I'm sorry. It's Talk Tuesday, and we are back again with another fantastic wrap up. Today's Talk Tuesday is a special birthday edition Talk Tuesday because you have not one but two birthday boys up here on the stream. That's right. Tonight's special guest is celebrating their birthday today, and I celebrated my birthday over the weekend. So there you go. We're going to have ourselves a good time. Tonight's special guest, who are we seeing tonight? Oh, do you not know about tonight's special guest? Tonight's special guest probably doesn't even need an introduction. This is their second time on here, but that's okay. For those who don't know, from the high seas to chopping down trees, this is an adventure of the highest order. I'm talking about like tip top. From his undeniable ability to survive any adventure he's dropped into without question, whether he's keeping his companions alive or shooting the wings off from some bugs, spreading managed democracy, this is a bearded knight without peer, and is definitely a pro at killing his friends with Valheim trees and playing knife catch with the backs of his friends. We don't talk about that too much. Trust. While you might find him online streaming in the evenings, this streamer still pairs well with your breakfast, full of energy and holds high praise as the first-rate raider of a nutty squirrel. Ooh, who doesn't like pestering a squirrel? This is a solid individual with a game plan and always out front leading the charge. His friends would rather have him in front than coming up from behind. The man, the myth, the bearded legend that's part of your every morning breakfast wake up. Tonight, I present to you the one, the only, the fabulous, the amazing, the fantastical, the mythical. That's right, we're talking about the one and only Sir Bearded Waffle, syrup not included.
Syrup might be included.
You're like, wait a minute, where did syrup not included come into this? Hey!
Don't yikes, Blondie.
Yowzas. There you go. There you go. For those of you who don't know how Talk Tuesday works, well, get a life. You're a little late to these events. No, we're going to sit around. We're going to ask this fantastic individual a ton of questions over the evening. We're going to have lots of crazy conversations. As always, standard Talk Tuesday rules applies. That is, if you ask a stupid question, I will guarantee I will make fun of you. Our guest may make fun of you. No, I've seen him before. We've done this before. He'll definitely make fun of you. It's all right.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a lot bit. But feel free to hit that button, ask all the questions you want. We're going to talk about all kinds of different things tonight. It's going to be a good time. He always makes fun of you, Blondie. I mean, Blondie, we had a Thirsty Thursday where we were serving coffee shops and we had a dirty Blondie for a drink to serve. So, I mean, we were making fun of you all night.
No, with Blondie, the last there was a couple streams ago where I'd set up a like an alert, just kind of like a funny noise whenever she came in, and it was supposed to only happen when she first talked, and it was like Kermit the Frog here, and it kept doing it every single time she talked, and she just kept spamming chat, so it just kept spamming and spamming and spamming, and I'm just like, oh my God, how do I shut this off?
Quick, tie Blondie down, tape her mouth shut. Stop talking while we fix the technical stuff. It's fine. It's fine. But unless you have any like dire pressing questions, I think we're ready to dive right on into this. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Well, then, without any further ado, we're going to get right into it. My friend, welcome back to Talk Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back in the big red seat or the big blue box, I guess. Back in the big blue box. We're going to call it the big blue box.
We have a visitor.
Oh, hi, visitor. Welcome in, visitor.
You're okay.
No, that's the wrong one.
That's you. Oops. You're okay.
Yes.
Mother.
A rare appearance of the mini waffle. And the other mini waffle. Looks like we're getting syrup tonight, fellas.
Yes. Good night. I'm older than you. That's why I stay up. Go to bed. Go to bed. Love you. Jesus. I knew as soon as we started, I heard the walking upstairs and I'm like, they're coming downstairs. They do it every single night.
Yep. Right out of the waffle press, right? Mini waffles. So you guys got a little bit of sugar tonight because you got to see. We brought the syrup this time. As always, exclamation puzzle will get you a link to the puzzle if you're interested in the puzzle. We've got a very special puzzle tonight. Beyond that, welcome back, Waffle. So it's been what, almost a year now? Has it been almost a year? I feel like it's been somewhere close to that.
Like November, I think.
I'm like, I have to go. Do I have to actually go pull up my schedule, go back and look? I'm like, when was the? I don't even think you're on the current schedule. I think you are far enough back that you are in the previous generation.
Yeah, I think it was November last year. So almost a year, yeah.
Yeah, almost a year now. Almost a year. Wow. Time flies when you're having so much fun, right? What have you been doing since last time we talked to you?
Surviving.
Wait, that's an option? Damn, nobody tells me these things.
Now our last time we talked, I had a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old, and now I have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old, and the 2-year-old is an absolute menace and makes my life hell because he is me, but tiny. And
I was going to say, so the apple didn't fall far from that tree. Got it.
It did not. No. Not even a little bit. It actually might still be attached to the tree.
It just kind of dropped down and found a branch just below it, like 2 inches, and just kind of hanging out there now. Is that what we're saying?
Pretty much. Yep.
You know, sometimes that's just the way it works, though. There's a number of friends of mine who have mini waffles of their very own, and they always talk about how they're like their own little time clock. There's just a clock just counting down the grays in your beard, which I can see you've got a few more of those since last time we talked. Yeah. Time to update that profile picture, I think.
And they continue up here as well. The hair is gray and gray. That's why I wear a hat.
Well, I can't say as I blame you on that. I would wear a hat, except I don't have a hat I like, and I don't do the baseball caps. I had one ages ago. It was green. It was ratty. My uncle gave it to me, and it basically fell apart after about 10 years wearing it, and I just haven't picked up another hat since.
Yeah, this is probably the 3rd generation of this hat. Every time it gets dirty or to the point that it's falling apart, I just go buy a new one. I have to keep this hat because I don't like in the back, like you can see, it's the same hat on my logo.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a part of my thing. I just don't have the hoodie because it's hot. Waffle does not have a Patriots hat.
I feel like there's a story behind that one.
I just don't like the Patriots. I'm a Bears fan. I like pain. They're not good.
Look, Bears haven't been good in quite some time.
No, not since '85. We've been rebuilding since 1986. That's the motto.
That is the motto. Most everybody, anytime I get asked, what's your favorite football team? Bears. Really? Yeah, I've been watching them since '85, which legitimately I have, but that's also probably the last time I watched football too. So
I wish I could just stop. Like after the game last night, I told my buddy, I was like, I'm not watching them again. And he goes, yes, you will. You'll be watching them next week. I was like, I know I will. But right now, I'm going to tell myself I'm not watching football anymore.
Right. Just go out on top. Take the big win, walk away from it, be like, yeah, I'm done. It's fine. It's one of those, like, sports is an interesting thing. I'm not a big sports fan. I've never really played sports growing up. Believe it or not, I am definitely the vested geek, like the nerd guy who still does programming and nerdy things, and so sports was never big on my list.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still not very big on them. And everybody looks at me like, so sports. I'm like, why do you look at me? If you see me, I am like 90 pounds scrawny, pasty white, right? The beard's the only thing that gives me any kind of color. I have got like long hair. Generally, sometimes I may even paint my fingernails black. I look like one of those like old school emo rockers. And you're like, sports, right? Where do you get?
Yeah, I've always been a sports guy. I grew up playing sports, and I played football, baseball, and wrestling throughout high school. So,
well, compared to me, you look like a sports guy. Like that's
I don't know.
Like
that's
I
a
don't.
good thing.
It's one of those.
Look at
like,
that guy. He's a sports guy.
Oh, he's definitely a sports guy. Look at him. I don't exude sports energy. I don't exude that kind of. I want to go outside and throw a pigskin around or anything. Like, I don't do these things. Like, that's not my idea of a good time.
Yeah. So I've been slowly trying to push my kids into gaming, because as I get older, I get lazier and don't want to do all the stuff. Like we were sitting out.
Right.
I mean, it's nice today. It's like 80 something, like high 70s, low 80s. So we were outside playing after the kids got home, and my oldest is like, Dad, come play catch with me, like football. And I'm like, okay. And so we're sitting out there, and like for like the first 30 minutes, I was like, okay. And then
Yeah, this is not
he
so
was
bad.
like, he's like, I want to run. I want to do this. I want you to chase me. I'm like, that's not happening. I said, I'll sit here and throw the ball to you all day. I was like, but the older I get, the more I do not want to chase you.
Run, Dad, run. Here, go long. You're not long enough. Keep going. Well, when do I stop? When I can't see you anymore.
There's been a few times that I'm not proud of, but where mommy and daddy went out, had some fun the night at that night one night, and went and picked the kids up the next morning, and I set them down with a piece of paper, and I was like, draw daddy while he sleeps. Whoever draws the best wins. So I've definitely
I have never tried that one. I've got to try that one sometime. That's a fantastic.
It works.
Well, look, you're teaching them a skill, right? Like, still life artistry is a valid skill.
100%. And it's great because you get like an hour.
Say hi and happy. Thank you for the drop in, Lion King.
Thanks, Ben.
There you go. Exclamation haunt. Who are we haunting?
I'm okay with having hair on it.
Wow. 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 That's okay. That's there's a bit to unpack in that statement. It's all good. It's all good. Why do my knees suddenly feel wobbly? 89. Yeah, right. No, I don't. Like as of recently, I have taken up skateboarding again. I say again. All I really have to do is balance my fat butt on this thing. Because it's one of those electric skateboards. So I've got a little joystick in one hand. I'm like, go fast, slow down, too fast, too fast. You just balance.
I've tried skateboarding before when I was younger, and I was not good at it. I had a bunch of friends that would do like we'd go to like skate parks, and they would get the do the drop in on the
Oh,
half
the
pipe and everything,
yep.
and I'm just like, nah. I tried it one time, face planted. I was like, I'm good. I'll sit here, watch your stuff. You guys go have fun.
Rock
Like
out.
that. I I
Not
don't have
a,
I didn't have the balance when I was younger. I might now. I'm a little, more filled out. I was a stick when I was going through high school. Like I was skinny.
right.
I think I was like 180 pounds soaking wet, and now I'm 315.
Granny, don't feel bad. Melting into the chair is perfectly acceptable activity.
It is. Just
But
slowly melt into the chair.
it just become one with the furniture. Be like, that's okay. What's this move? We'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, we had a word for that on the island. We called that a siesta. It always sounded
Right.
so much fun to do, right? But no,
Siestas
yeah,
are the best.
they are. I've taken up skateboarding, and okay, you're the old guy skateboarding, right? When you fly past these people and they're like, "Oh my God, look at Grandpa!" and suddenly there's a whole line of phones out watching you as you're zipping right past. I'm like, what is this? Shit, I'm gonna be all over TikTok. Look at this, Grandpa out here boarding. Don't break a hip, Granddad. Fuck you, you little whippersnapper. Come here. We ollie this thing off your head. Hold still.
Yeah, that would hurt the soul a little bit. Look at this, Grandpa. Like, oh man,
Oh,
no.
just go ahead and stick a fork in me now. Like really? Like you're gonna call me
Yeah.
grand? Oh, that's so harsh.
I mean, it already hurts when they look at your license and they see the 19 and they're like, "Oh, you're good." Like, I don't know if I can handle being called Grandpa.
No. See, you get enough gray in your beard, you just walk up and you're like, "You want to see my license?" No, we're good. But I can show it to you. No. We it's okay, Granddad. We got you. No, fucking stop that.
Yeah. Pretty much anytime I go out with friends or something and we all get a drink, I'm one of the only ones that doesn't get carded because I have a beard with gray hair.
Oh yeah. It's like, really? Why? Can't I want to be carded?
Look. Shout.
I go through the self-checkout line. Have you seen these now in the grocery stores? The self-checkouts? So you go through your self-checkout, you have alcohol in hand, fully prepared for somebody to come up and, like, this has been my son. I'm like, I'm going to get somebody to check my license. Watch this thing. Go through the self-checkout line, and the people who are managing that are supposed to come over and look at it, they just kind of walk over, look at me, go swipe their card, hit a couple buttons, and they walk off. I'm like, wait, here's my card. No, they're gone. You fuckers.
My wife and I went to Aldi and we bought some wine. They didn't even come out and check it. They hit the button from behind their little glass wall where they were at. They were like, "You're good," just waved at us. And I'm like, "Are you kidding? Like, I've got my card out." Like,
right?
Make
You're
me feel old. Jeez.
Yeah, jeez, come on. Take the card. Just do us a favor. Just pretend to look at it. You don't even have to really stare hard at it. I promise. Just pretend to look at it.
Just make me feel better.
One of these days, you're going to be
get
old.
off your lawn while you skate, though. Just while they're recording you going by, get off my lawn. That's good.
I have to try that one. I hadn't thought about that. That is a good one. Sorry.
Then we would definitely see you on TikTok. Like, look at this fucking guy.
I'm gonna have to actually try that one. I'm like, oh, I have never thought it. The thought never even occurred to me. I'm like, oh, I've been missing out on this like golden opportunity. And I was like, yeah. Suddenly start just driving down, just skating down the road. Get off my lawn! Oh crap! Did somebody let old senile granddad out? Wait, somebody tell him he's on public property. I have moved. I've recently moved, right? So I went from the East Coast to the West Coast, and I am now on the West Coast. And where I have the town that I am now currently living in, basically everything's within like a mile walk. Maybe 2 miles. Like the furthest thing out, I think it's like 2 miles. Go to Costco, it's 2 miles. Right? So I skateboard everywhere. I'm like, why take a car? I can let the wind blow through what little hair is left on my head. Exactly.
I'm picturing this now, just so you know.
I get out. I get out in the morning, and some mornings I will I get to work from home on occasions, and so on those days I get to work from home, I will get up and ride down to Starbucks and get coffee. So that's my morning routine. And apparently I get sometime this week I get Starbucks coffee for free. Apparently you get Starbucks coffee on your birthday. So
yes,
I'm like, well, okay, not a thing I was aware of, but cool. I will go get me some free Starbucks coffee sometime this week.
Yeah, I got my Scooter's coffee earlier today for free.
Noise. Nerd. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. Nori skateboarding. Hi, Nerd. Welcome in. Nerd would like to know, what's your favorite sweet waffle and your favorite savory waffle topping?
So sweet, I'm basic. And I might get flack for this, but I don't like whipped cream. So like I'll never put whipped cream on it. I'll just do regular syrup for the sweet. But I like my favorite thing on waffles is like chicken and waffles with like a good like what is it, like a chipotle? There's like a chipotle sauce. It's really delicious. Good like savory sauce on it. I've never been a big like I don't know what it is. Like a lot of people just they're like, how do you not like whipped cream? Like it's like the best thing on like waffles or pancakes and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't. Like I've never enjoyed it. I'm definitely just a basic syrup guy.
I'm with you there on the whipped cream on the waffles. Like, no, thank you. Yeah. Nope, hard pass. Absolutely hard pass.
Not a fan of whip in general. So, yeah.
Like who thought this was a good idea? Let's just put milk, some eggs, and sugar, and then beat it all together and start squirting it on everything. Like, no.
That's what she said.
Mow jiggle wow wow. Yo. Don't worry, continue to tip your waitresses. We'll be here all week. Now, okay, so
look at this puzzle.
Dude, I've been doing these puzzles now for like 2 years.
I know, I'm trying to keep up, but I keep like not paying attention, and I look back and I got like third of the puzzle done. I'm like, Jesus.
Look, you think I'm fast? You should see some of the other like more regular puzzle goers that we have that come in here to do these puzzles. Like they make me look bad. Like, you think Nori's fast? Watch this. I'm like, come on, I didn't get a chance to put a piece in there. Son of a bitch. Like they get in here and they get competitive.
Like grabbing pieces from each other.
No, they'll open up the score and keep track of the score and be like, no, and they will like go for pieces. Like every time you get a piece to snap into place, you get a point for it, and they like it's they've turned it into like a regular competitive thing. It's actually kind of scary.
Well, for those of you keeping track, it's 28-0 right now.
I tell you the honest truth, the way I used to do it to really get underneath their nerves. You wait and watch. So like you got somebody like me who's got a bunch of these pieces all lined up like this, right? And so you wait for that to happen, and then you come up and you grab all of the pieces, and you're like, yep, and just move it around a little bit till it's snaps into place and go, thank you for the points. And then you steal all the points that they have been carefully like hoarding over here trying to put together.
I'm not gonna lie, I just did that with the 5 that I have, and I was just like walking them slowly down the side of the puzzle, and all of a sudden it clicked, and I'm like, hey, I got 6.
That's exactly how I used to. That's exactly how I used to steal points in order to get points up there during the heavy competitive. Just wait for somebody to get a bunch of things and walk over and be like, do, and thank you.
And that's mine.
The fun fact is they never caught on until I started pointing out the fact that that's what I was doing in order to catch up in points. They're like, you've been stealing my points, you bastard.
Just looking at the puzzle, where'd my piece go? Oh, somebody moved it. Okay. It's been Nori this whole time.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't look. Sure. But yeah, I was going down the road for my for a breakfast morning ride. I kid you not, I saw a pair, male and female pair, in the middle of the road on one of those office chairs. The female sitting in the chair, legs straight up in front of them, leaned back in it, cell phone in hand in the classic selfie taking TikTok picture, and the dude's behind them shoving for all they're worth. And I'm watching them going by in the other direction. And I'm just like, wow, okay, that was a thing. And then as I turned around to leave, it dawned on me that they have just now captured me from the back end, going the opposite direction. I'm like, they just saw the old man look at them going, what is wrong with you people? Like, crap. I have just now ended up on a freaking TikTok somewhere giving the old guy look like, what the hell is your guys' problem?
Now I'm going to go search. Be like, okay, TikTok. Old guy looking at us.
I was like, can't believe I just did that, because that's the thing, right? You see people now with a cell phone in hand. We have become like fairly well conditioned to the fact that people walking around with their phones constantly out and in their hands and doing whatever with it. Yeah, and it's one of those.
I'm like paranoid with it. If I see anybody like even just like this, just texting, I'm like trying to like move out of the way. So that way I'm not directly in the view, even though I know they're not doing anything. I'm just like, I don't want to be on your camera.
Yeah, I don't need to be a part of your storyline. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
And going to conventions, forget going to conventions. Going to conventions, that's like almost a given. You're going to be on somebody's storyline if you go to a convention.
Yeah.
everybody walks around there with their cell phone out in their hands and doing whatever. You're like, oh, okay.
It's where you just make weird faces all day long. Just try to get on somebody's with a weird face.
I had considered that at one point, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's not nearly as much fun. It would be, I think it would be a lot more fun if you were a bit more notoriety wise, right?
True.
Because then you could see like all the reactions.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make it more fun, for sure.
Nerd, that is absolutely fantastic. Nerd says, my favorite thing to do when someone is texting is walking towards them is not looking what they're going. It's just to move until they finally notice. Like, oh, I'm sorry. And the sad part
Have we
about
bumped into each other before?
I feel the need now to go find a nerd and be like, fake texting to be like, aha, got you, nerd.
Good. Start doing that. Just stay up.
Diabolical. Yep. So, have you gotten involved in any new streaming projects since last time we chatted?
No. I actually, since the last time we had the Talk Tuesday, there was actually like a 2-month period where like I had stopped streaming for a little bit and kind of took a break just because it was getting a lot with the 3 kids and trying to, because it's basically work all day and then play with the kids, hang out with them, put them down for bed, and then, you know, I was doing 4 days a week, come down here, stream till, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, sometimes 2 o'clock if we're not paying attention, and look down and go, holy crap, it's, 2 a.m. But it started to take a toll, and just, I couldn't do it.
I bet. Like we're like dude, we're old guys. We can't.
Yeah.
You can't do 20-hour days anymore.
Yeah. It was definitely, I could feel it just like with kids and stuff. Like I wasn't as present as I wanted to be, and so I kind of cut back a little bit, and I went down to 3 days at the beginning of, it was, I think, December. I went down fully to 3 days, and just, it's been a lot better since.
Well, I know I took time out because I was moving, and so when I came back, I noticed that a lot of the people I was used to seeing around weren't around anymore, and it took me a little bit trying to like looking at the landscape as well. I'm like, okay, who's left? Who's gone? Who are we missing? Like, who's supposed to be here in this time frame?
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, you go for so long and you're used to seeing the same people over and over again, and then you take a break and then you come back and those people are gone. They've moved on to somewhere else, and it just kind of like defeats you a little bit, because you're like, man, I had a nice like group, and then I took a break, and then we lost people, and then it just kind of deflates you a little bit.
It does.
So it took me a couple months to get back into like full swing of things.
Right. Well, I mean, it always feels like when you lose that member of the group, it always feels like a like losing an arm. Like, that was my favorite right arm. It's gone now.
Yeah, I feel that.
Hi, Katie. We're getting lizard.
Lizard. I love that.
That has become
every video.
Like it's no, you're fine. Go for it.
Oh, I was just gonna say that's literally every video I've seen of that. It's like, it's mostly just like kids messing with parents, and I'm just like, that is exactly how my kids are. Like you tell them not to do something, and they're just like lizard, lizard,
Mm.
lizard, 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 lizard. And I'm like, stop.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put this out here, just because totally a thing I would do, and I imagine having pointed this out to you, this becomes I was so everybody doom scrolls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doom scrolls is a fairly normal thing. I was doom scrolling on YouTube and came across this video that was taken from a Ring door cam. And it is this little kid running up to the door, and then he pulls up to a stop real quick and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry," and gets all like really shy and nervous and whatnot. And you're like, "What's going on?" Right? And the lady's like, "Can I help you with something?" He goes, "Well, no, I'm sorry. I was going to ding dong ditch you." And the lady's like, "Well, does your father know what you're doing?" He's like, "Yes, he knows what I'm doing." And then he steps back because he can hear his dad. He goes, "Hey, what's going on?" He goes, "I've been caught." He's like, "Well, run, you idiot." And then you see dad flying through the... "Let's go, run." He's like, "I'm sorry, I gotta go." And the kid takes off, and I'm like...
That would be me.
Core 100%. Memory right there.
Run, you idiot.
"I've been caught. Run, you idiot." I'm just like, okay, that's... I would definitely do that. Like core childhood memory right there. Yes.
100%.
Katie wants to know the state of your footwear. Stocks or Crocs?
What are stocks?
Everybody does the same thing. I keep going, Katie, you have to choose a different word for sandals.
Oh, sandals. I have like big feet. And I haven't found a Croc that's comfortable for my feet. So definitely I have Birkenstocks. And then just
I happen to know that Katie is a big Crocs fan.
My entire family is. All of my kids are. My wife is, but I am.
All right.
More
so
of a Birkenstock sandal guy.
Okay, so you live in a household where you have both sets of footwear available to you. And in my house, there's only tennis shoes. Mm-hmm. I don't have Crocs. I don't have stocks. It doesn't matter. So I don't care. But from your perspective, what's it like living with a bunch of people who are running around squeaking because they're wearing rubber shoes everywhere?
It gets annoying, especially because we have a pool and they wear them out to the pool.
Oh,
and
no.
then when they come in, it's just like the entire time. And I'm just like,
like, I'm going to kill you. Stop moving around. Let me just staple you to the floor. Hold still.
Oh, there's definitely been times. We actually, so funny story, you say that.
No, go for it.
Don't call CPS on us. But my 1-year-old, he's 2 now, but the 1-year-old at the time, we were, so it was, I'd say like 2 months before he turned 2, and he was getting to the point that he did not want to be in his high chair anymore. And so we got tired of it. What, dude? Huh? How about you go sleep in your own bed then? Then go lay down or I'm coming upstairs. I love you. Good night. Sweet dreams. Jesus. Declan hit me in the eye. Go to your own bed. They want to sleep in the same bed together, but
yeah. That's the question. Like, why are you even close enough for him to do that?
Yeah. there's two beds in the room, and they're supposed to be in the separate beds, but they like to sleep in the same bed and just talk for hours, and then they wonder why they're tired all day
Yeah.
because you stay up super late. Anywho, so our 18, 19-month-old Daddy Wolf was on night watch. He is. And he didn't want to be in his high chair anymore. And so we were like, okay, let's put him in a booster seat. Just let him, not be confined so he can move around and get up if he wants to.
Right.
So we did that, and then he wouldn't eat. He would just constantly get up and constantly move. But he was fine if we held him in the chair. And so I got tired of it and was like, you know what? I walked out to the garage and I grabbed some duct tape.
I was going to say, please tell me you taped him down.
I wrapped it around the chair over his shirt, and he's just sitting there with it like up against the chair, and he's just happy, just eating along because he's sitting in a big boy chair, but he's strapped to the chair. I was like, I'm done. Like, we've literally been fighting with this kid for an hour trying to get him to sit down and eat, and he wouldn't. And so I'm like, fuck it. I'm taping him. And my wife's just like, you are not doing that. And I'm like, oh, 100% I'm doing this, and I don't care.
Watch. It's going to be a thing. It's happening. Core childhood moment unlocked.
Yeah.
Look, as a father, you have got to be an inventor. I'm sorry. You're constantly a problem solver. It's always, you got to deal with it, with whatever nonsense comes up. You've got to be a problem solver.
Mm-hmm.
Duct tape is a valid solution. Don't use super glue. Duct tape is okay. Don't use super glue.
Like they always say, silence is golden, but duct tape is silver.
Yep. It's fine. It's fine. We know what we're doing. We are trained idiots. Greenie would like to know, if you were isekai'd into a world of swords and magic and can have 5 gifts and or skills, what would they be and why? And if any of those words don't make any sense to you and you need them explained to them, then we'll get Greenie in here to do the explanation.
Well, I don't know what the the fourth word is. Oh, man. 5 gifts or skills. I mean, I'd want to fly. Like, who wouldn't want to fly?
Right. Flight marks a good starting point.
That's a lot. Let's see. I'm just going to go D&D mode.
Yeah.
So I'd like to fly. I would like to be able to raise the dead. Because I want to have a bunch of dancing skeletons for no reason whatsoever.
You're like dancing skeletons. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's be annoying. Haha, killed your friend. Look, pull him back up again.
Right?
Like that feels like the ultimate got your nose sort of thing. Like you're fighting the evil villain, you kill his buddy and like raise him back up, got your friend.
Yeah.
He goes to zap you with some kind of high-powered beam. You stick his buddy in the way. It kills his friend. Oh, you took out your friend. Don't worry, got your friend. Stand him back up again.
Oh, let's see. So fly.
Okay.
And make dead people dance to say gotcha. Fuck, I don't know. I think it'd be cool to be really good with swords because, yes, swords. Like a blade master or something. Because why not?
Right.
Shoot fireballs.
Just fireballs?
That'd be kind of cool.
You're just going to be...
Any kind of fire. Just any kind of fire.
Right.
Firewall, Fireball. Was that 4?
Mm-hmm.
And the ability to make food whenever I want it.
Gotta keep track of food, man.
I'm a fat kid. I know those probably aren't what you were looking for, but hey.
The answer is the answer. Like, there's no wrong answer to any of these questions. I mean, they're your answers. People don't have to like them if they don't want to. Yeah. Brotherford still wants to know, why are you the way you are?
Because you touch yourself at night. I'm sorry, Mike. Because I'm the way my mama and daddy raised me.
You say that, and all I can think of is that stupid 80s song. Every time, what is that? Every time I think about you, I touch myself. Yeah.
Oh.
Was that Sinead O'Connor who did that one? It's not a song genre I regularly listen to, so I only know the popular lyrics, because that's about all the more I hear when I realize what I'm listening to before I change the channel. I'm like, what is on the radio? Every time I think about you, I touch my... No. Next station, please. Get me off this one. I have no idea how I ended here.
Let's see.
Don't worry about it, right? It's fine.
I touch myself. Divinos? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I'm not good at reading.
Okay. Wait, but you're a streamer. Wait, you're a streamer and you're not good at reading? Waffles. Buddy. You got to work with me here on this. I can only do so much.
The amount of times that so I have severe ADHD, and a lot of times my brain goes too fast for my mouth, and I don't read well. Like, to the point that I like to, this is going to sound weird, I like to read books, but I'm not good at reading. So what I do is I listen to the Audible while I'm reading, but I have it at like 1.5, 1.7. So it's like reading it to me super fast, because I have to read super fast. It's the way my brain works is ridiculous.
So you're saying you only read a book if it's got an audio version that you can listen to while you read it?
I have that. Yeah. So I didn't read when I was younger. Like, I did for like school and stuff, but like not as like a hobby, because I just never could get into it. My problem is when I read something, my mind paraphrases it to make sense to me. So I don't read the entire sentence. My brain just picks words out of it really quickly and just paraphrases what it says.
Yeah, you just kind of shortcut your way through it. That's not actually a deficiency. That's part of speed reading. So I took a course and learned how to do speed reading a long time ago, and that's
apparently
actually
part. Speed reader.
Yeah, that's kind of part of what you do. So like, there's in the English language, when you read a sentence, there are a lot of junk words that we put in a sentence in order to make it make sense. But you only really need a couple of words out of every sentence in order to make sense of what's being said in front of you. So for speed readers, people who can naturally speed read, and people that learn how to speed read, what you end up doing is you skip all the filler garbage words. So a's, ands, does, like all those article words that are just there. You skip all that, and then you read the bigger words, and then you piece together the context out of that. And even then, you're not even reading the word. You're just supposed to recognize the word and move on.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So if that sounds about like what you do, then congratulations, you are a natural born speed reader. What whether you wanted to or not.
Then
I don't know.
Then there's just sometimes that I just don't know what a word means and I say it wrong.
Now
messes
see
up the entire train of thought.
Now I have, hang tight. I'm going to go look up these the who is this band? Because I'm like, I should know this. I should know this band. The Vinyls. That's who it is. The Vinyls.
Okay, so I was right. I said it right. Divinals, yeah.
Like,
or I think I said divinals.
you said Divinals. I'm like, what?
Yeah. See, like,
Rose, welcome in.
Mama always said I'm not too bright.
Mama always said life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Okay, that's like, there are a few movies out there that are probably not nearly as quoted as that one is for memes.
Yes. I need to watch it again. I love that movie. I used to watch it a lot, and then I haven't in a long time, just because I loved all the quotable parts of it. So I started running.
And then one day I stopped. I'm pretty tired now. I think I'm going to go home.
I just love everybody's looking at him like, what the heck? What happened? Why? What?
What do you mean you're just going to stop and go home? No, you created a movement. You can't just stop and go home. Yeah, I can. Watch me. Oh. No. Like, you could hear the collective. Oh, the other bit that I really enjoy watching too is how many times people will grab the face palm slap from Naked Gun. Like, that's one of those.
That's my favorite one to use.
Just like everybody's like face. No.
Yep.
Trying to remember, was that Naked Gun 1 or Naked Gun 2.5? I think it was definitely 1, because 2.5 was the baseball one. Okay.
Yeah, it was 1.
It's just moments like that. I was talking with Squirrel earlier today over DMs, and we were having a brief little discussion about memes, and it's one of those. I put to them, I'm like, you realize by the year 3000, anthropologist of the 31st century is going to be looking back and be comparing, oh yes, Rufflecopter, circa Nyan years. I wonder what they were thinking when they come up with it. like they're going to have a whole dissertation about the memes that we're creating now. And they're like, what an odd form of communication. And you're like,
imagine if like the hieroglyphics of like ancient Egypt were just fucking memes. Like it's a cat. Like, it's just a meme. It's a cat meme. We've had cat memes since God knows when.
Yeah, we've had cat memes. Get with the times, people. Jeez, it's with funny kitty pictures.
Like, oh, cats must have been their gods. No, it was just a funny picture we put up. Steve came out wearing a freaking lion head. We didn't know what happened.
It's just one of those, I somehow, that's what I feel like is like we're gonna see if you were in that era, right? Somehow you managed to move yourself forward 3,000 years in the future. And like, these are the educational historian conversations people are having. Like, look, I found the world's smallest violin. And you're like, oh God.
Yeah.
And somebody discovered a hard drive filled with TikTok videos,
That's I don't I got no words if they find that, like, they're gonna be like, "These were some stupid people."
Look, I
But
feel like they're doing a weather chant. Ah, this must be how they communicated with what they believed to be their gods. Look, this one's doing a rain dance.
I don't wanna be around. Like, I wouldn't wanna be around if they found a
It's
bunch of
like,
TikTok videos, like, thousands of years in the future.
could you imagine just for a moment what that would the no. I'm just like I can't to be a part of anywhere like a fly on the wall for that conversation is they're like, what a great discovery. Our ancestors were idiots.
Yeah. They were something special, that's for sure.
What is this one doing? I don't know. It's just always one of those. I've been kind of curious as to, what does the future look like on the backs of what we've got going on here? Like, what do our ancestors think of us? Because, we look back on time all the time. We think about the Egyptians. We're like, look at these guys. They had aliens to help them build the pyramids. No, they're just really fucking smart.
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy to think, like, for thousands of years, there was nothing, like, hardly any technological advance, and then, like, the last, like, 200 to 300 years, we've gone from, you know, nothing to this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's crazy to think where the future will be.
It is. It's kind of. Have you seen the fact that robots are now becoming a regular thing now?
Yes. I like watching the videos of the military ones where they, like, are running and then they, like, shove them and they, like, stumble over and, like, try to, like, all the blooper reels of, like, them messing with them to see, like, their
Right.
balance and stuff. It's funny, like, watching those, but some of them are, like, creepy. How
Some of them are creepy.
well they do stuff.
Some of them are creepy. I think the ones that I find most interesting are the I like watching the big mech fights. Like, have you seen these? Like, there's these guys out here in the U.S. that build a giant robot, and then there's somebody over in I think Japan or something like that. Maybe they're also in the U.S. and just on a different side. But they brought together two of these giant robots to have the first official mech battle. I'm like, first off, that's got to be freaking expensive as hell.
I bet.
For
I'm gonna
what
have to
they
look
were
this up
doing.
now because I'm interested. I would 100%
Oh,
watch this.
you haven't
I have
seen
not.
this?
I have
You
not.
have okay. Hang tight. Well, while we're going to talk about this, I'm going to go find you the video because I've got this video. It's fine.
It would be cool. I mean, 100%. I would watch it in a heartbeat.
Like they had the whole thing done. They even brought in yeah, there it is. Found it like 2 seconds. They actually brought in commentators for this whole video and everything else. It's 30 minutes. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to put a link. I'll put a link in the chat so that everybody can, if they really want to go check this out, they can go grab it for themselves and go watch it. But like I have sat down and watched it. It's pretty freaking hysterical. But there you go. There's the YouTube link. Hang on, I'll put that in our DM so that it's easier for you to find. Let me find where Discord went. Come here, Discord. Behave yourself. There you go. Yeah, you get 30 minutes to go kill. There you go. Like two entirely different mech builders. And if you just look at the image, the thumbnail image from that, right? If you just take a quick gander at the thumbnail image of it, like, tell me that you're not looking right. On one side, you have the most American robot you could ever ask for, and on the other side, you're like, yeah, that's straight out of Japan.
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly the way it looks. That's the best way to describe it, because that is exactly how it looks. I'm I
Like,
just clicked through this, just seeing different spots where they're fighting, and that's that. Oh, Jesus. They just threw a
check.
car. I gotta watch this later. Okay. I flipped
Like,
right
wait,
in. Did you see a car
I didn't
flying? I'm
even
like, yep,
know.
this is it.
Yep. This has now become my new entertainment. I'm watching this. The sad part is I don't think they've ever done anything beyond this. Like, there was just this one video had 11 million views 7 years ago, and they've never done anything since. And I'm like, how? Why? Like, that was such a thing you could have done.
Because
I
it
saw
costs
that
so
and I
much
was
money to do it.
so on board for that. I'm like, yeah. It's but it's fine. We don't get megabots fighting, but we still have like battle bots too. Like, those are still a thing
Yeah.
kicking around. I would
I
hate
always
to be
liked watching BattleBots when I was younger.
Oh yeah. I always wanted to be part of the BattleBot scene. Like, actually go out there and build a robot, take part in that. Like, that just seems like fun.
That would have been a lot of fun.
Like, yeah, I'll come, like, here, destroy this hunk of metal. I don't care. I'm gonna be the guy. I'll be the guy on my own team rooting for the other guy's team. Thank you. I would be the guy rooting for the other team because they've got some kind of big blade that's just chewing our robot up. I'm like, yeah, get it. Stop, we're losing. I don't care. Look at that shit. It's cool.
It's so cool, though.
Shred it. Stop. No, go away.
You poured your blood, sweat, and tears into this, but look, he just ripped its head off.
Yeah, I'm so cool. We got to build that next time. What are you talking about? This was your idea. I don't care. My idea sucked. Let's build that. I don't know. Like, what do you find interesting?
Me?
Yeah. Like, okay, let's hang on a second. Let's take this back. Let's make this a bit more reasonable question, right? You have an unlimited budget, but you are required to produce a thing that can be used to generate entertainment for a large group of people. Doesn't matter what. You have an unlimited budget, unlimited resources, unlimited time to do whatever it takes. What is your passion project to build that's going to produce something that would be an entertaining for a large group of people?
Honestly, 3D printing. I want to get back into it. I've got like 3 different 3D printers here, and if I had unlimited amount of money, I would just get a bunch of them and just start making like different minis and figs and like suits of armor. I'm supposed to be getting one for like Halloween actually this year. I'm getting a
suit of
Warhammer
armor?
full suit of armor. Yeah, like
Oh,
fits me and
nice.
everything. So, but yeah, I think that's if I could, I would go do that because I mean, I enjoy doing it, and I actually have like um an associate's in graphic design and then a bachelor's in
Mm-hmm.
computer science. So like I would be able to actually like use it and like create things to print and do.
Right.
And I just don't have the time to do stuff like that right now. It's like I either have fun streaming and playing games with people or
Mm-hmm.
a hobby. And so streaming and gaming is my hobby, and I just don't have other hobbies.
Well, that's fair. I mean, sometimes that's sometimes there's not a whole lot of hobby for a lot of time for much of anything.
Yeah. I was like, as the kids get older, I get more time, but it's with them starting sports, it's just it's gaming's my hobby. But yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I
Zeta
got a
wants to
buddy
know
who's
what's your
go
You
ahead.
got a buddy who? No, go.
Oh, he's got a bunch of like actual like big massive printers, and so he's got this program that I got to go over to his house like sometime this week and it'll literally measure every inch of me, and then it'll fit everything to my size, and he's even got a little thing where it'll drill out little holes to put like middle little fans with magnets, so like you can charge the fans, so like when I'm wearing
Right.
it I'm not sweating profusely because I'll have little tiny battery powered fans going the entire time too.
So you don't have to feel like a Richard Simmons video.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much.
You don't want to be sweating to the oldies, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, speaking of sweating, Zoda would like to know, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? I feel like we've asked this before.
Zoda, do you want to know like 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 all year round, or like, because I have different flavors for different times of the year. I'm very basic. So like summer, I'm more of like I love just regular like chocolate. And then like you get into like the fall time and I'm more of anything pumpkin because I'm a basic white girl. And then Christmas time, it's more red velvet and peppermint.
You just spoke to a certain. Where are they at? I'm waiting to hear from Katie at this point, because you're like, I'm a basic white girl pumpkin. I'm like, oh God, here comes Katie.
Now see, a summer one that I like is the Superman ice cream, which is really good. I never had it before, like a few years ago, and my son wanted it when we were at the store. It's delicious.
A Superman ice cream, isn't that just red?
It's just coloring and
vanilla. It's just coloring vanilla or something like that.
Coloring with vanilla, but the one we get has like different flavors. It's kind of like Neapolitan, but it's got like 3 different flavors. I can't remember what it is.
I'm a big fan of Neapolitan. Well, that's like as long as you like it, that's the bit that matters, right? That's the important part.
See, it's flavored.
It's flavored. Okay. We'll take your word on it. I mean, I can say that, paper is flavored. Doesn't mean it's something you want to eat.
So
glue is flavored. Don't slip
it actually. So there's bubble gum, strawberry, and fluorescent lemon yellow.
We don't know what flavor it is. We're just going to call it by its color. Fluorescent lemon yellow. There you go.
I love it. I'm all about it.
Fluorescent.
But year round, it's pumpkin. I just can't get pumpkin year round. So like I have to have different flavors throughout the year. Because they make pumpkin only at certain times of year. It's stupid.
Oh, it would have nothing to do with the fact that when pumpkin is in season and can be harvested, right? God forbid that be a valid reason.
They got to supply us white girls somehow.
It's fine. It's fine. Kenley. Stop rioting. There's nothing to riot about. Fjord, why do you make me ask these sort of questions? Jesus. Fjord would like to know, would you rather beat off 100 full-grown men or one bear? Also, which would you rather fight?
Is it 100 U's? Is it 100 of you, Mike? Is it? uh, I guess the bear, because it would kill me halfway through. And then if I'm fighting, do I get a weapon or is it just me? That's what I said, the bear. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so when the whole could 100 men take on a bear thing came out, like you remember that like a month ago or something, whatever the heck it was. Like there was all this stuff all over TikTok asking if like 100 men could fight a bear, what would happen? And or no, it was a gorilla. That's what it was. 100 men fight a gorilla. And for some reason, it got written on my whiteboard at work. And somebody was like, if 100, me waffles, were fighting a gorilla, who would win? Like everybody was saying I would win against 100 me's versus a gorilla. And I'm like, why? And they're like, because you're fat and you could just sit on it. And I'm like, this is fucked up. I work with you. So I would fight the bear with my bare hands. Arr.
Arr. As long as the bear's not really hungry, fighting a bear is actually relatively easy. All you have to do is just be taller than it. So get yourself something big. Like we've chased off bears with a rucksack, right? So I've gone backpacking, and we've had so you can, as long as you can get higher than the bear, even with the rucksack, so that it has to look up. As long as it's not super hungry and you don't do something stupid like have food in the rucksack you're trying to chase it off with, yeah, you can actually get them to peacefully leave.
I'm gonna take
which
the bear,
is a nice
Mike.
little trick.
Bear for both. Bear. Let's do it with my bare hands.
All right, y'all, tune in this time next year for the Bearded Waffles Bear All story.
Let's do it.
We're going to see the man under the beard.
There's so my wife actually likes my beard shorter, and it's to the point now that I'm getting tired of it, and like I want to just shave it off, but I can't because then I wouldn't be the bearded waffle.
Oh, just trim it back, right?
So like I'm stuck with the full.
But no, that's
no,
not
because
true.
I don't like it short. I like it gone or long. She likes it short, and I've thought about trimming it short again, but there was a sub goal at one point.
You could make you could defuzz the waffle, right? Like, hey, look, we've defuzzed the waffle. Hurry up and get it quick.
I don't even look like the same person without a beard. I look like 10 years younger.
None of us look the same when our beards are gone. As a fellow beard wearer, I can wholly agree with, like, none of us look the same with that thing gone. We all like lose 10 years and look like little kids.
I don't even know.
Like baby face.
Like, I don't know if this is going to show very well, but that's me with my oldest without a beard in like 2019.
Hang on, we're getting rated.
Oh. Look at my face, my clean face.
I do look like a naked mole rat without my beard on. Yo, Poison Apple, Johnimo, welcome on in, Raiders, welcome on in. You were just in time for Talk Tuesday. That's right, Talk Tuesday. We are sitting around and interviewing our dear friend, Sir Bearded Waffle. It's the second time around. It's his birthday today. So wish him a happy birthday while you're in here as we get to know this fantastic streamer even further. We have been having all kinds of delightful commentations from, well, we've been talking about anthropology down to dissection of beard removal and what it does to males' faces. So, hello, welcome in. Maybe you'll get carded this time without a beard. Wow.
I would. I 100% would. I have told my wife that I will trim it down if and when I lose some weight. Because this covers my chin.
Oh yes, that chin's got to get covered because that. I'm like, ooh, you're covering. Oh, you got one of those same problems.
I've got a nice jawline. Like, it wouldn't look too bad. This looks weird. I don't like the way this looks.
Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. We're so glad you could come and join us today. Sit back, enjoy. There's a puzzle, exclamation puzzle, get you into the puzzle. There's redeems out there to ask questions if you're curious about anything about this Bearded Waffle, who has been recently knighted, aka Sir Bearded Waffle. It's very important. Remember, he's been ordained by the digital ministry somewhere.
Waffle looking
thick. Yeah. See, this we're back to the whole sports thing. You have a sports physique.
Oh no. That's my brother, and he's saying that I look fat because he's probably going to say that everybody needs an ultra wide screen to fit me on the screen is usually what he says. He's mean.
Brother of Waffle, don't worry about it. I've got a parallax lens, so we're just actually, it's got to push back out there. It's a fisheye. It'll put them in perspective to get it in this. We've got it covered.
Shrinks. It makes me, you know how they say the camera adds 10 pounds.
Yeah, on Talk Tuesday we strip it away.
I would never.
Camera adds 10 pounds. Here on Talk Tuesday, our cameras remove 100 pounds. Don't even worry about it. That's right. See? Exactly. Yeah. It's fine. We know what we're doing. I think we know what we're doing. We do know what we're doing, right?
No, I never do.
Fuck. I was hoping one of us would at least have an idea. Son of a bitch. Now we're in trouble now.
Side note, talking about being fat, I'm eating jalapeno and cheddar sourdough bread.
No, wow.
Just a big chunk. I just keep picking pieces off of it. My wife made it for me because I kept asking her because she started this whole sourdough kick. And I'm like, you should totally make me some jalapeno and cheddar bread. And she's like, okay. And she's like, I'm not going to eat it. You can have it. And so I literally I'll bring a loaf down and just kind of take little bits and pieces of it. I won't eat the whole thing, but it's a nice little snack here and there.
Yeah. Just enjoy a little bit here, a little bit there. It's fine.
Just rude. Fine, I'll get a salad. Wow. Guess I'll put away my pumpkin muffin she gave me too.
Look. Mrs. Waffle likes him thick and lightly bearded.
Exactly.
It's fine. Defcon would like to know, is there a game you love but would never stream, or a game you stream that you don't really like?
I mean, I would say a game that I love that I don't really like to stream would be Satisfactory. And it has nothing to do with like really anything. It's just when I play that game, it's like my calm down, just relax. I don't want to think about anything or like talk really. I just want to
Mm-hmm.
build. It's like my calming, relaxing game that I just enjoy. So I don't like to stream it. I have streamed it and I don't enjoy streaming it. It's my game. It's that's for me.
That's for you. And that's
It's
fair.
fun.
I mean, you're allowed to have a game that's just for you.
Hmm. That and City Skylines. I don't know what it is, but my ADHD loves me some City Skylines.
Okay, so I feel like there are games that some people stream that works really well for them, their personality, their pattern. And then there are
Mhm.
games that no matter how well you think you can get away with streaming it, it just is not a game that you should ever stream because it doesn't mesh with you, your vibe, the things that people come
Yeah.
around to watch. Like,
And that's one of the things that I'm coming to terms with because there's a lot of games that I enjoy and I
mhm,
want to stream, but I am and I know I am 100% a like, Faz type scary games with like the community, but for the most part, I am a survival streamer. Like I play survival games. I play like
right,
Icarus, 7 Days, Enshrouded, even like games like Core Keeper, stuff like that. Like those are the games that I play. Valheim, and that's just my niche. That's what I play. That's what I enjoy the most.
right,
It's what I have the most fun because we usually get people from chat to join or, especially like 7 days, like with the redeems and stuff where people can spawn stuff on us. And so I've come to terms with that. So pretty much any game that's not a survival game, I don't like to stream anymore. It's kind of just I keep that to myself.
yeah,
So I get that.
that's a me game, right? Totally.
Yeah. Yeah.
I started down the avenue of survivalist, and then I kind of meandered my way back out of it, and I find I do a lot more community based games. Like me playing a solo game is not a thing that I do a whole lot of. Um,
Mm.
I did Elden Ring one time. That was pretty fun.
I I Elden so Elden Ring is fun. And that is probably one of the only games that I played that I actually had a decent amount of like fun on stream with just
Mm-hmm.
because I'm really bad at the game. And it was just more it's
I
it's
think
more of
everybody's really bad at that game.
it was more of just the hilarity of like I had to buy a new Xbox controller because of that game. I
Wow.
have a new controller. It was an old controller. I wouldn't say
I was
bad. Oh, here we go.
I was gonna say, did you throw it against the wall or something?
Not against the wall. I kind of just got really mad and went and like hit my desk with it, and
Oh, that'll do it.
the joystick stopped working. That was
That'll
actually
definitely do it.
nicer than I thought he was gonna be.
Just aren't used to them.
I mean, they're fun. Don't get me wrong. Like I enjoyed playing it. It's just I get mad at those games way too easily, and it's not like God. It's just I feel like I should do better, even though I know that I'm not gonna do better. And so like
Right.
because I'm good at other games and I'm like, why does that not translate to this? Why why can't I figure this out?
Why can't I be good at this game that should play like that game and it should just all just work? And it's like, no, it doesn't work. I honestly thought Elden Ring would translate over to Enshrouded, right? I can't tell you how many times my brain shifts back into Elden Ring. Like, okay, they're fixing to dodge. No, too slow. Smack. Fuck. I'll get it right next time. Like, no, don't dodge. Like, why am I suddenly can't dodge anymore? My guy's like tired. I'm like, I want to panic roll. Let's come back here.
Yeah.
No.
There was, I'd say when I played Elden Ring, there was probably a 30-minute span where there was just one, and it wasn't even like a boss. It wasn't any special enemy. It was just a regular guard. And I'm like walking up to him and I'm like, okay, we're going to figure out parry. And I would just sit there and he'd swing, miss, miss, miss. And then I'd hit it. And then he'd come in with a second attack and kill me. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, why can't I get this? I would get so frustrated. I'm like, I'm just not going to do it. I'm either going to attack them or dodge. There's no parry. I'm not a parry person.
I've never done the parry bit. And then there's a streamer, Phoebe Parry Princess, or Parry Queen, Phoebe Parry Queen. It's their streamer name, and they play a lot of Elden Ring, and they parry like all. Like I watched them walk in with the shield. They're like, I'm doing a rune level 1. They've got this little dinky shield and a dagger in one hand, naked on the character. Walks into like the final boss and like ping, like it's nothing. Like parry, stab, 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 stab. Parry, stabs. I'm like, how the
it's frustrating.
I'm disgusted. Like, I'm just
like my brother will literally play on like the highest difficulty and then just walk around, 20 levels below everything, and he's like, haha, this is easy. I'm like, I hate you. Get away from me.
What the hell's your problem?
Like, good. He's like, I remember one time he came over and he brought his PlayStation to my house, and he's just sitting here going in, and he just continues to die to this boss. And I'm like, are you under leveled for it? And he's like, oh yeah. He goes, I'm not supposed to be here until like way later, but I want to beat this boss because I'm over here. And I'm like, why? He goes, I don't even have the stuff for it, but I'm going to do it. And he did it. And I hated him for it. It's like he's super undergeared and just does it.
Yeah, just
it's his genre. He's just good at it. I'm bringing you into this. You're here.
You now live in this space. It's like I really enjoy Elden Ring. I've now been playing on Elden Ring. I am up to I think NG 6 or 7 now. Like my goal is has been to play that thing over and over again until I can beat NG plus 8, and after that I'm done. And everybody's like, why don't you get 100% the game? Fuck, I don't get 100% the game. I want to go through this thing 8 times because that's the highest difficulty, and once that's done and over with, I'm out. I'm putting the damn thing down. I'm walking away from it. I'm done. That's my goal. Leave me alone. Oh. Then they released the damn DLC, so I bought the DLCs, and now I've been like super struggle busting because now I'm trying to do DLC bosses at NG plus 7 or 8, and I have barely not even learned them well on like the low level, like the first pass through.
Yeah. Yeah, so like like at the beginning of Elden Ring when you're going through and then you have to fight like the red NPC, kind of like showing you like what player like if like PvP is. It took me a long time to beat that person. And when I finally did, like there's a clip out there somewhere of me just like screaming, like shaking my head like that, and my headset's falling off because I was so excited that I beat this thing after hours of doing it. It's not my game.
Yeah,
I'm okay at it.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Don't sweat it. It's not. It's not fair. What? What?
Oh no, I just got to change batteries on my headset.
Yeah, you won.
Wait, talk about it. I can't hear anything.
We're gonna hold off on making any kind of
and we're back.
And we're back. Okay. I can't believe you were going to say that, Romp Master. It was so terrible to say things like that, but no.
Hi, Rob.
It's one of those, like, I enjoyed, like, when I finally got all the way through my first playthrough of Elden Ring, I got to the end of it, and there's a clip because somebody thought it was great to catch me out of context, and I was like, watch, the credits are rolling through and everything else. I'm like, it was a really good game. I learned an awful lot about it. It was a hard game, but it was that good kind of a hard game because you felt accomplished when you finally beat the boss. Of course, they cut it off as like that. It's that good kind of hard, and that's where the clip cuts off. And so, like, that's all. I'm like, fuck's sakes. It's hard, but it's that good kind of hard. And like, no, don't cut there, son of a bitch. It's fine.
Those are the best, though. Those are the best type of clips.
Oh yeah, those are the ones that everybody loved getting. Or there's a clip floating around about me talking about my badonkadonk while playing Fallout Guys or Fall Guys. I was like, what is the name of that? Yeah, Fall Guys.
That was one of the first games I ever streamed.
Really?
Yep.
Regrets?
No, actually, because that was before I had kids, I had one kid at the time. It was when my wife was pregnant with our second kid, and she actually, like, there's still streams out there's videos out there on YouTube of me and her playing Fall Guys together, and she's not good, and I'm trying my hardest to be like, look, go this way, and she's just like, I mean, we had fun, it was great, like, because this is what I streamed on Facebook, and so it was a lot of my friends and a lot of her friends watching, and it was fun. I also had a chainmail cloth that I wore back then. That was when I was the Blue Waffle.
Wait. Okay, wait. So let me. I want to make certain I understand the evolution of this, right? Because I know we talked about it, and you told during your interview, you told me you used to be the Blue Waffle.
Yep.
So you were the Blue Waffle, and you wore chainmail, and now that you are a proper,
I was Blue
so now
Waffle
that you
originally, I didn't have the chainmail, and then when I became Sir Bearded, my brother's like, I got to get you chainmail, so I started wearing the chainmail when I became Sir Bearded Waffle.
Okay, I was gonna say, did the, like, the chainmail happen, and then you went to the blue hat, and like, I'm no longer the Blue Waffle, but I'm gonna wear a blue hat and then lose the chainmail.
So there was a period. So I went from Blue Waffle, then Sir Bearded with the chain, and then I got tired of, because the chain started pulling on my beard.
I was wondering when that was going to happen.
And so I then got rid of that, and there was a long time that I didn't wear a hat at all. I just streamed with no hat, just the headphones. Mm-hmm. And I got tired of being made fun of because my brother said that I looked bald when I wore my headphones. And everybody would just tell me that I looked like I was balding and losing my hair. So then I started wearing a hat, and that's why I now wear a hat the entire time I'm streaming. I'm not balding. I just have a higher, like, I've got a real deep widow's peak. I've had it since I can remember. Even when I was a kid, I used to get made fun of for it. And so I wear a hat now.
There's nothing wrong with the hat. Like, wear the hat.
And
rock the hat.
For those of you that were not here when we explained it the first time, Blue Waffle, my wife had told me, if you're going to take this seriously, you might want to change your name, which is why Sir Bearded Waffle came.
Well, I would say she was not wrong. I think you're finding a lot more success with that nomenclature than you were, or moniker, than you were with the previous one.
Yeah.
So I would say kudos to Mrs. Waffle on a very valid and appropriate suggestion.
Yes, 100%.
Balding early, what being a Bears fan does to you. Wow.
It was actually being a Cubs fan. Growing up, the Bears weren't terrible. It's recently that we've been horrible. Like the last 10 years. When I was younger, they weren't bad. I mean, we went to the Super Bowl in 06 when I was in high school.
Wow. Mike just reminding us that, age is not necessarily the only thing that causes the hair to get pulled out.
Not everybody can have the Superman curly Q that he has.
Right. Rutherford says, similar to DEF CON, is there a game you played on stream that you will never return to?
Just because I saw Guac in chat, I want to say Pico Park. Because she loves that game.
Wow.
But
Pico Park.
I will say World of Warcraft is one game that, I mean, that was like my number one game that I streamed a long time ago and just haven't played it in a very long time. I mean, I played that. Oh God, what?
What?
God, that's loud. I refreshed the puzzle and it played an ad and it was like screaming in my ears.
Yeah. I just right click and mute that tab.
I just did. Yeah, I played WoW from like 2005 or 2006 to probably 3 years ago. And it's one game that will always have a place in my heart, but I don't want to play it or stream it again. Like it ate too much of my life and money.
God, yeah. I feel kind of fortunate. I got out of WoW. What was it? Which expansion was that? It was not when Lich King came out. It was like 2 expansions after Wrath of the Lich King. Don't even remember. I got out at that point. I got out because they nerfed the crap out of my class. So I mained a feral druid, both as a tank and in PvP. So we did arenas at that point. I was doing heavy arena matches, and I mained a feral druid in the arena matches because there's nothing worse to keep the freaking spamming mages busy than a freaking druid they can't lock down.
Yeah,
chasing them around.
Was it Cataclysm or Mr. Pandaria?
It was Cataclysm.
Warlords? Cataclysm, gotcha. Yeah, they nerfed a lot in Cataclysm.
They gutted feral druids. We could no longer break roots on shift. Like a core mechanic for that class. Ages. Just gone. And, trying to do any sort of activity after that in the PvP arena as a feral druid, you know how many times I would have full groups like Hurricane or Root Me Down, and then just stare at me at the very end. Like, okay. Y'all don't need to be pricks like that. Just I think I did like 2 matches where that's how they ended the match, where they were just like, yeah, we're not actually going to kill you. We're just going to sit here and stare at you. I'm like, that's it.
So I always did Paladin, and it was, I want to say it was Kata. Me and one of the guys that we used to play with, he was a Death Knight. And so I was...
Don't even talk about Death Knights. God.
I was a holy paladin and he was a blood death knight, and we went into a 2v2 on PvP, and we went up against a Blood DK and a Holy Paladin. And so it was the most evenly matched game. I mean, we literally were fighting for like what it was like, it felt like a half hour. I mean, it was a long match to the point that we had gone through multiple sets of cooldowns. Nobody could get the upper hand on the other one. And finally, the other two guys just gave up and just stood there and let us kill them. And then
Yep.
it got to the point that it was such a long match that me and him both went to their server, made characters just to try to talk to them, and it showed they were offline. And so we went back to our server, and they had made characters to message us to talk about the match. And so we literally were talking to these guys that we just spent like a half hour fighting in the PvP arena. And they're just like, I've never had that happen before. Like they were like, we just were like, we're trying to grind for gear. We're not going to sit here for another 30 minutes doing this.
Yeah, no. You're just trying to get it. Oh, there was the minute you said Blood Spec Death Knight, I was like, okay, we're already done. Blood was the most broken spec.
It was
that for a Death Knight. And my favorite bit was everybody was like, no. If you want the tank for a Death Knight, you have to play Frost. Frost is the tank. I'm like, no, you guys don't understand. Frost is shit. You want somebody that can take damage and laugh its way through that, you go Blood Spec. Like that dude has so much regen built into it. And then if you take and you add like 2 points, it's like 2 or 3 points that you can grab early on in Frost. And there were like I think you do the rest of your freebie points over in the Lich, and you can basically get a self-healing Blood Spec Death Knight. Like you drop your little blood circle down, you hit your Lich form, and then you target yourself. Like I made a macro to actually target myself with my ranged attack, because you could hit yourself with that, and it was basically a free heal. Like, yeah, why not?
That's why we were so good in the PvP arenas, because if my cooldowns were down, he was able to keep himself alive until I was able to get, the cycle going around again and get my mana back up, and after running for my life.
Oh, yeah, I went toe to toe with like a fully geared out rogue in a 2v2. It was myself as my Blood Spec Death Knight in PvE gear. With my hunter buddy, and we showed up and went in there, and we were faced off against a rogue, and I want to say it was another hunter. May not have been a hunter, maybe a rogue and something else. I don't know. But they were both in like the serious arena gear. Like you recognize arena gear. Like they were like, oh yeah, either last season or this season, they're fully kitted out in the gear. I'm like, okay, well they're gonna kick our butts or whatnot. So my buddy managed to take down his buddy. Like they kind of both went out in a blaze of glory together. It was pretty fantastic. And then it was just me and the rogue left. And that rogue could not put out enough damage to like, he would take my health down to like 30% and then run out of everything. Like all of his stuff's on cooldown. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And I would just sit there and wait. And we're just beating on each other, and he would do his little vanish thing and run off somewhere. My buddy's like, he's healing. I'm like, yeah, what do you want me to do? I'm not chasing him around. I'm just going to sit here. So I'm sitting there at like 30% health. The dude shows back up, like backstab stun. Ha, Lich form. Nope, screw the stun. And then heal right back up to full. Like he's pounding away, and you can watch my health bar just all the way back up to full. I'm like, thank you very much. Yep. 45 minutes later, we got kicked out of the match because it timed us out. And I'm just like, I can imagine this rogue who's just screaming his head off,
angry, like that stupid person. Oh yeah, there's definitely some times playing, and I'm just like, God, stupid resto druids. I hated resto druids.
It's just one of those things. You kind of get used to it, though. Puppy, she's gotten so big. Romp, I did notice. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the network. Guac wants to know, why are you so mean to me? Guac, do you know? Did you really need to ask that question? I think you already know the answer.
Because you keep your husband from us. You hide him. You keep him to yourself. I'm not mean to you.
Let's see. Katie would like to know favorite sports ball teams.
Cubs, Bears. If I watched basketball, it'd be I'm just Chicago. Like Bulls, Blackhawks. Everything. Just everything Chicago except the White Sox, because they're terrible, and fuck the White Sox. It's not her fault I'm so busy. I know. We still love you, though.
Just skip the White Sox. We don't care.
Okay, I gotta put you down now. Oh, you're heavy.
Oh, it's like it's starting to get cold here where I'm at. It was in like the 60s today, and I'm like, this is actually pretty freaking cold. I think I would rather pass. I don't do cold weather well.
I love cold weather. I hate hot weather.
Okay, I saw Betty by time. Green Dragon, have yourself a wonderful night.
Night. Get down. You're not getting that. That's the only reason you want.
Though Emerald did ask, do you plan on 3D printing your own armor anytime soon?
No, because I have somebody that's printing it for me.
Fair. Like, why do it yourself when you got somebody else to do it, right?
Exactly.
It works out well. We did that one. I am going to slaughter this name. And Kalinar? Kalinier. I'm like, I was close. I feel like I was close on that one. Between Brian and Jeff, who do you hate playing with more? I didn't even get the question all the way out. All right, you have to give us more. I now need to know why.
Because Brian's my brother and he annoys the piss out of me and knows exactly how to get under my skin.
I see. So it's a familial thing. Got it.
Honestly, it just depends on the night, realistically. Because there's nights that I'm like, damn it, Jeff, stop. They're both even, but it depends on the night. But I love them both.
A typical game that you would play with those two.
Every game pretty much. They're the two that are usually in the games with me. Just
I see. Okay, so those would be the extra. Those would be the extra two voices we hear if we tune in on occasions.
Yes.
Okay. But it's always nice to be able to put names to faces sometimes, or names to sounds, anyways. I don't know who these people are, but
yeah, Kallion is my brother Brian.
They're giving Waffle a hard time, and I'm here for this, so keep it up. So question, do you take those two and go play Deep Rock Galactic? And if so, who dies more from bullet shots in the back, you or them?
Jeff? Jeff is the one that dies the most, and yes, we've dove into the Deep Rock Galactic. What?
Deep Rock is such a fun game to play.
It's actually really fun. Yeah.
It is.
I'd never played it before. I'd seen it here and there, but I'd never actually played it. And then, like, I can't even remember. I think it was on sale for like $2 or something. And we just got it. Or no, it was free. It was just, they had a random like free weekend. And so I picked it up and we had a really good time with it.
I have been playing Deep Rock Galactic for quite some time. It is always I enjoy it for like a good like hour and a half, 2 hours. Just I need something to go do. Like go run 2 or 3 mines real quick. You just want some kind of nobody look at your friendly fire stats in Helldivers.
Yeah. No,
Fjord wants to know who dies more, Jeff or Mike.
well, when Mike used to like us and actually play games with us, it was Mike. Now it's Jeff. You should have known that's how I was going to answer that question, Mike. Although he will be joining us in some Icarus when we play. So maybe
Nice.
Mike will take over the top spot of deaths again. Listen, Sassy said, you're the one saved in my phone as Sassy Mike.
Nah, you know what? No, it's fine. I don't even need to know.
Oh, it's because he's sassy. Anytime I ask him a question, he gives me a sassy answer. So I named him Sassy Mike.
See, I'm not even surprised by that. Like there's no like that. I would say, oh, that takes me by surprise. Not really. Not really.
Because you see it.
I've routinely played some games with the Fjord, so I might know a little bit about what it's like to play some game. I honestly, I think some of the fun times that we've had. Oh God, what was the name of that game? Hang on. I content warning. My God, the craziness that comes out. Maybe you love it. It's fine, right? Who do you miss playing with the most, Brother Fury would like to know.
Steven, Mike.
I feel like you went and looked for every possible name you could think of that would just annoy the mess out of him. You're like, I'm going to find one in here. I know there's somebody on my list that I can say this name and it'll just annoy him.
He knew it too. I was going to say you at first. And then I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to say Steven.
I feel like there's some obviousness on here I'm missing out on. That's fine. As long as you're having fun, right? Like that's the trick.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's always fun.
Guac, you didn't have to, but thank you for the follow. Welcome to the network. We're happy to have you here. I know I saw it on your goddamn face. Yeah, well, that's
this.
Look at that. Look at that face. Look at that face. It's impossible not to want that face. Mike, how many times have you gone up to Waffle and done the little kissy face to the side of his cheeks? You're missing it. It's fine. It's fine.
Careful, you might get a hairball.
Oh, like that's always a big concern, right? Like you're constantly like, I don't know about you, but I like comb. I've trimmed mine back. Mine used to be much longer than what it is now, but I still even comb back. I still like every day I'm brushing the crap out of that.
Very much
you
so.
Still end up with hairballs. Like what the hell?
I broke a brush not too long ago from it's just one I've had for years and it finally just snapped. It was also we were at the beach and I'd gone into the water and so it was just like super knotted and just trying to like comb everything out. I went through once and it just goes pop and breaks. So then I was like palming it trying to
Yeah, that'll
it is
well just going into that water gets into that and
it's terrible.
Oh man, The hair
Like
gets
even just
so
chlorine in the
gummy.
pool.
Oh yeah,
Like even like pool water makes it terrible.
it like turns it into just freaking gum or something. I don't know what. I wonder, like, what in the world's in this water? Jesus. Okay, so I'm not the only one that has that particular problem. Good to know.
No.
Romp Master would like to know, what's your favorite Chicago area food specialty?
I love the Chicago hot dog. It's really good. Just I've just always enjoyed the Chicago hot dog. It's got the pickle, poppy seed bun, the onions, mustard, no ketchup.
Oh, thank God, no
So
ketchup. I cannot do ketchup. I can't even begin to tell you how much I cannot do ketchup.
I don't mind ketchup. It's just when you have the Chicago dog, there's no ketchup.
No. Ketchup is a condiment that just needs to get set on fire, burnt, and then destroyed somewhere. It's no. No.
I
say that. I have family that treat ketchup like it's its own food group.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They like the Portillo's restaurant, like we've got one here where I live, and they've got the Chicago style dog, and so anytime we go there, I'll get it. I don't know how I don't have diabetes. How do I not? That's what I want to know.
Very, very carefully.
Yeah, I don't know. Ketchup's not terrible to me, but it's weird though, because I don't like I'm not really a fan of tomatoes, unless like I like them on like sandwich. Like if I get like a burger, I like it, or like a good sandwich, I like tomatoes. But I won't eat a tomato by itself. But I'll eat ketchup like it's nothing.
Yeah. Nope. Hard pass. Such a hard pass on that.
My youngest dipped his watermelon in ketchup, and I almost lost everything I was eating.
Dipped his watermelon in ketchup.
Yeah, he just dipped it right in, and I was like, huh.
I'm not hungry anymore. I'm good. No. Oh, no.
It's making me queasy a little bit.
just a little. I'm like, no. Okay, well, it's helpful to understand. I had a partner who swore up and down that they made the world's greatest meatloaf that ever was to had. Okay, who hasn't heard that claim before? Fine, whatever. So we go out and buy the stuff so they can make the meatloaf. 2 pounds of hamburger meat. Seems pretty legit for a large meatloaf. They were going to make a large meatloaf, fine. Some bread, and then 2 64-ounce bottles of ketchup. Not 1, 2. The huge bottles of ketchup. I'm like, what's with all the ketchup? Oh, don't worry about the ketchup. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the ketchup. I figured, at the time I was still eating ketchup on things, and, it was a regular use condiment, and it was fine. When I tell you that they started making the meatloaf, and the first bottle of ketchup in its entirety, the totality, all 64 ounces went into the meat mash. I am not kidding you. This then went onto a pan that was going to go into the oven. I'm like, okay, so maybe we're done there with the No. The second bottle came out at this point and went all over top of it, around it, in the pan and everything else. And then it went into the oven. When it came out, I'm like, how do you even know it's done? Number one. Number two, it's the only time I've ever seen meatloaf that when you cut into it, it still bleeds. And when I tell you, putting this in your mouth is like eating chunky ketchup, that's exactly what it tasted like. It was just like eating chunky ketchup. Like there was something growing in the bottle of ketchup.
That's disgusting.
Like emotional damage was had that day.
Yeah, I think I would hate ketchup if that happened. Like I would just be done.
I'm done. I'm like, that's it. I had one bite of that, and I've sworn off ketchup. I don't touch it. I don't look at it. I don't even talk to me about ketchup. It's disgusting. No, thank you.
I agree. I think I would hurt somebody's feelings at that point. I would just be like, "No, I'm not eating that. I don't care." What the fuck? That's too much ketchup.
They're like, isn't it the greatest meatloaf you've ever had? I'm like, no. After that point, it was like, what are we having for dinner on the way home? Oh, I'm making meatloaf. You know what? There's McDonald's on the way home. I'm good.
Yeah.
Aren't you hungry? I made meatloaf. No, I'm full. I'm sorry. You know, I had a late lunch. I just I'm good. I went out with the guys. We picked something up on the way home. Like any excuse I could come up with. Like, nope.
That meatloaf with the side of tomato soup. You just
don't forget to dip your watermelon in there too, right? Just no.
I don't even want ketchup now, and I didn't even eat it. Golly. Oh man. No.
So just when you think you're like, oh, nobody cooks worse than my last partner. Nope. I got one for you. You can have my last one. How about that? You're welcome to the ketchup loaf.
No, thank you.
It was bad enough. I actually found a book at Barnes and Noble that I bought them as a going like we were separating. We were on the way out, and I'm like, here, I'm gonna do your next partner a favor, and gave him this book. It's 1,001 recipes to cook without ketchup.
Jeez. That's great. That's great though. I would probably do the same thing.
Like, here you're the next guy will thank me for it.
That's a lot. That's too much.
It's so petty. I was just trying to look out for another dude. Like, look, I'm gonna save you. I don't know why, but
palate for ketchup.
I'm gonna do you a solid, buddy. You're gonna thank me for this later. Here, here's a recipe book for you on how to cook better. Oh my god. Anyways, so a little pain and misery never hurts anybody.
Oh.
So Guac would like to know: lasagna, soup, salad, or sandwich?
like what it is?
I'm imagining what it is. Lasagna, is it soup, salad, or sandwich? I can tell you what it doesn't have. It doesn't have ketchup in it. And if you're making lasagna with ketchup in it, you deserve to be like boiled, drawn, quartered.
It's not any of those. Lasagna is a cake. It has layers, like a cake. It's a pasta cake. I'll die on this hill. Am I wrong? You have to classify it as one of those things. Like an ogre. Fine.
Now wait a second. First off, on Talk Tuesdays, there's no wrong answers. Number one, and number two, the answer is always however the guest decides to answer it. So he's determined it's a cake. We have
sandwich cake. We'll go with sandwich cake.
Look, that's actually a thing in Sweden. You can actually get a sandwich cake in Sweden. They make those things. I've got pictures of it. One of our Discord members lives out there in Sweden and sent us pictures of a sandwich cake, and I'm like, what am I looking at? It's waffle. He loves answering the damn question. Pasta cake, lasagna.
She's actually the number one person we were talking earlier about me reading terribly that calls me out on it.
Guac?
Just because she's a teacher. Guac.
Most excellent. Not that I didn't, call you out on the fact that you're a streamer.
I'm not good at reading.
Reading's kind of part and parcel to our bread and butter here.
Yep.
Well, this is very possible, Guac. I don't think they'll admit to it, but it's very possible. I don't know that I would classify ravioli as Pop-Tarts because raviolis are too small for Pop-Tarts.
Hold on. They have the Pop-Tart minis.
Never seen them. So
they're like mini Pop-Tarts. They're like literally bite-sized Pop-Tarts.
Never seen them. Not a real thing. Like why do we need a Pop-Tart mini? Like why did we need mini anything? You know what a mini is? A mini is just a way for them to cut down on the amount of ingredients they have to expend to produce the thing that they're going to sell you, that they're going to charge you twice as much for.
Jesus Christ, that link was massive. It's just a Walmart link. It's like 1,700 likes.
Yeah, they got to include all of the advertisements and everything else, all the extra garbage that goes into it.
Ugh, it's the worst.
Why? Again, this is just, let's use less ingredients and charge you more for it. That's exactly what that is. Mm-hmm. It's a new fad. Here, we'll give you Pop-Tarts mini. Who wouldn't want a mini Pop-Tart? At twice the price.
Poppables. But you feel like a giant holding it. That's the best part.
I can't say the first thought that came to my mind, so we'll move on. No. No. Sometimes thoughts are just deserved to stay right back there where they don't come out into the open.
I have a lot of those. Those are inside thoughts. Those are not public thoughts.
Right?
That's one what of the voice in my head says when they pop up. They're like, you ain't saying that.
No. Hold, please.
I get like the little devil and angel on my shoulders.
You ever get that? Like you go to say like, oh, I've got this great thing. I've got to share this. And then your brain's like, hold, please. Hold. We need to run that by. Hang on. Filters. Yeah. No. We're getting a solid no on that. We'll take that one back. Thank you.
So a lot of times my filter doesn't catch things, but it's nice when I'm like in the group talking and there's a lot of people saying stuff, and then I'm like,
Right.
well, and then somebody else continues talking and I have like a good like 30 seconds to think about what I'm gonna say, and then they come back and I'm like,
Never
that
mind.
that's an inside thought. That's not an outside thought.
We're good. We're good. You don't even worry about
I was in the military. There are some dark thoughts.
I
The
grew
dark
up in the
humor stays
military.
inside.
I grew up in the military and I was a paramedic for 10 years. I know the dark thoughts.
It's very dark.
You
You ever let it slip with the wrong group and they just look at you like,
oh my
"What?"
God. They're like, I can't believe you said that. And you're like, can we rewind? Can you just like pretend you didn't hear that? Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey V,
I did
welcome
it at
in.
work. I did it at work one time, and luckily the guy that I was talking to was also military, but I didn't know it at the time. And he just had said something and I just came right out and said it. And he goes, not something I'd say at work, but that's hilarious. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Probably shouldn't have said that. And then so now we just kind of have our own little back and forths when nobody's around.
Right. Yeah, you know, the casual work wife. It's always good to have one of those. You can say the things that you want to say to. You're like, oh, well, I'm safe here. This is my safe space.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. That's all that needs to be said too. Yes. Hercle my head. B, how's it going, B? So lovely to see you. Well, welcome in. We're happy to hear you. It occurs to me we have a lot of people coming in, so we'll remind everybody we're currently in the middle of our Talk Tuesday. If you're wondering why there's no shout outs or anything else going off, because we don't do those on Talk Tuesdays, we'd love to have each and every one of you in. We are currently right now interviewing the lovely, the fantastic, the fabulously gorgeous, that's right, one and only, the Sir Bearded Waffle. If you're absolutely curious about this fantastic individual who's currently celebrating their birthday, that's right, they turned 65 this year. Oh, I'm sorry, no.
37. I wish I was 35.
I said 65, but okay, we'll go with 35. Never mind.
Jesus. See what I mean? I'm not even reading and I said the wrong thing.
We're back around with him. Come back around for another time. And we're just having a wonderful conversation this evening and getting to know this fantastic streamer even better. So stick around, hang tight, ask some questions. There's a redeem down there. Jump in on the conversation. We're happy to have you here. Thank you for showing up.
I'm so glad you have blurbs. Now I have to get blurbs.
Okay, like I have the blurbs.
Sir, yes,
but
sir.
Yes, sir. I put the blurbs in there, but the blurbs. So I did the stupid thing with my blurbs, and I don't advise everybody to do it. I mean, some people can get away with it. I would be a little bit more concerned with your group. I get away with it on mine. Yep, Blizzard. I got it. Did you meet any Aussies in the military? I don't. Me? No, I never met any Aussies in the military. I don't know. What about you?
Nope. We were supposed to go to Australia and it would have been a blast. But somebody in the royal family at the time decided they wanted to have a vacation there. And so we weren't allowed to go there.
Ooh, denied at the last second.
Yeah.
Denial, not just a lake in Africa. And if you thought that saying was correct, I have got a bridge in Idaho I am willing to sell you. I'm sorry. I'm just waiting for everybody to suddenly put together what I said. Like, wait, what? Hang on a second.
I love saying things wrong like that.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. And then wait to see how many people catch you. You do. You have to say it wrong with a lot of confidence. You got to be like, yes, I'm going to totally sell the fact that this is wrong.
100%. It's perfect.
You spit it out and then you keep trucking like you didn't even miss a beat, and you just wait for people like, yeah, sure, fine. And everybody will just nod along with you as you go along, and you're like, wow, missed that one. And then you pull the train to a stop and you point out the fact that we just jumped the track, and everybody's like, wait, what? And watch everybody fall over as their brain breaks. It's great.
I just love watching it in chat. Just like, wait, what? No. See, okay. This is where my brain annoys me, because you said it and I caught it was wrong. But like, I can read something that's not wrong and I will fuck it up in my head.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying and I'm frustrated. And I just threw down my bread and it fell on the floor. And now I'm sad.
Now you're sad.
I gotta go down and pick it up.
You got to go down. Mike, quick, get to Chicago. Sir Bearded Waffles going down.
Going down.
It's fine. We've been all over the place at this point. Guac would like to know, what's your favorite thing your wife cooks you?
Well, a week ago, it would have been different. But now, it's sourdough bread. Or sourdough pumpkin muffins. Mike, you missed it. I went down and you weren't here. Sorry.
What are you going to do, right? I mean, you can only set them up for so much, and then like they just don't show up, and I'm like, oh, what? What do you want? What do you want from me? I set it up for you. Got it all ready. It was fire.
And it's a pumpkin crumble muffin.
Ooh. Hey, yo.
So good.
All right. Time to begin the great debate of the night. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Hot dog. Is it a sandwich?
It's a taco. It's like, you've got the buns on either side. You put the meat down the middle. It's a taco. Just slide in between. Okay. Yes. Okay, so that is true. It is a taco until you break the bun. Then it becomes a sandwich because it's two separate buns coming together and slapping on the meat.
So by that logic, then a gyro is still a taco.
It is. 100%.
And no, a broken taco is not a sandwich. A broken taco is a thin crust pizza, just stacked on top of itself.
Are we talking the hard shell or soft shell?
It's got to be hard. If it's going to break, you don't break a soft shell.
So, well,
you rip it. You don't break it. There's a difference in the way that
tomato.
Ketchup, not ketchup.
Yeah. I would argue that when you have a taco and it breaks, it becomes nachos.
Not with that attitude. Just looked down and said, not with that attitude. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. That's I see how this is going to go already. It won't be that way. Well, not with that attitude. Well, what kind of attitude am I supposed to take? Like, you know, a break is a break. You don't break a floppy shell.
Well, the only reason I say the hard shell would be nachos is because of my kids. When we make hard shell tacos and then they go to bite it and it breaks, I just go, look, you've got nachos now, and they eat it, so it works. And then now I've just got that mindset of, fuck it, it's nachos, I don't care. Plus we also use the Doritos shell, so I mean it's like having Doritos in there anyway.
Potato chips.
We're a nacho family.
Look. Every time somebody says nachos, I'm like, you're right. That's not Joe's either. It's mine.
I knew where that was going before it even happened.
You're like, I could see my dad joke instincts kicked in. I'm like, son of a bitch, you got there before I could.
It's like a spidey sense. It just starts tingling. Like, here it comes.
It's still too early to comprehend. If it came down to life or death, Brother Fury would like to know what food would choose. Wait, what? Your questions. Can we run these through Guac to get a clarification on the? Like, my job's to read this thing, and I'm looking at this like, huh? What? If it came down to life or death, what food would choose death for instead of eating it to survive?
So I guess we're figuring out what food I hate the most.
I dropped the word. It's fine. If it came down to life or death, what food would you choose death instead of eating just to survive? So what wouldn't you eat to survive?
I know what most people think that have been in my streams and think that I'm going to say. And it is not. If it came down between life or death, I would eat mashed potatoes. And I know that a lot of people think that that's my choice. My other choice is a lot more controversial because I can't fucking stand this. I would rather die than survive on pineapple. I hate pineapple. I can't stand pineapple. I hate pineapple more than I hate mashed potatoes.
I will be honest with you. I was so ready for you to be like, if it came down to it and I had to choose life or death, I would eat the pineapple on the pizza. like that. That's what I had in my head. Like, this is where he's going to go with this. He's going to put pineapple on the pizza. It's going to be a hot take. It's going to blow up chat. And you're like, no, I just want to eat pineapples, period. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
don't
know what it is. Like, I just, my entire life when I was younger, I tried a pineapple and didn't like it. And I mean, I've even gotten like we went to like Mexico and got like fresh pineapple for like on our honeymoon, and they put all this like crazy like stuff on it, and my wife was like, "Oh, this is so good." And I took a bite of it and I'm like, "No, that's disgusting. I want nothing to do with this." And I believe I told her I would rather die than eat that. So that just makes sense. Like I
I love the pineapple.
So I see them arguing or talking about how they were both wrong with the mashed potatoes. My wife has been cooking them and I've been slowly eating them more, so that's not bad.
It's not bad. The trick with pineapples, right, is, and so not everybody enjoys a pineapple. I grew up with those things fresh growing in the back of my yard. So I if I wanted a pineapple, I just went out, climbed up the tree and took one down.
Yeah.
So I grew up with them fresh. My problem is I can't eat pineapples that come from a store. Not the same animal.
Yeah.
And that's because a fresh pineapple is tangy, it's sweet, but it also numbs the shit out of your mouth and fingers and everything else to get the fluids on, which is part of the enjoyable experience. Like you eat that thing until you literally can't feel your cheeks, and then you're like, okay, I gotta stop.
Yeah. I can see it. I don't know what I mean, and I've had fresh pineapple, so like I don't know. It's just the flavor of it I just don't enjoy, I guess.
And that's fair.
And a lot of people like are just surprised by it, but I don't know. That's the one thing I will not eat.
I don't know that I would say I'm surprised. I feel a little shocked. I was that close. It's like I got this. It's pineapples. Just not pineapple. I so was ready for this to be like a whole thing. Pineapples on pizza? No.
Pineapples on nothing.
Fuck pineapples entirely. Welcome to my life and ketchup. Just no.
Exactly. Maybe when I was a baby, I had a meatloaf full of pineapple and just don't want it anymore.
No, please, no. That's just full of pineapples. Like that is oozing pineapples. That's like somebody took a meatloaf and formed it into a pineapple.
Guac, that is a whole different group of people.
Incoming raid.
Welcome.
Viking
We're talking
Warrior
about fucking
86.
pineapples. I'm sorry.
Welcome on in, Viking Warrior. Welcome on in. Thank you for bringing your group on in here. We are currently doing our Talk Tuesday, where we were sitting around and asking questions of the fantastic, fabulous, and amazing Sir Bearded Waffle. So if you got questions, if you got curiosity, if you want to jump in and join the conversation, or you're just trying to figure out what the hell did you just show up for, we're talking about fucking pineapples. It's fine. But thank you for coming on in. If you got a raid and run, raid and fade, as my dear friends Wags would say, feel the freedom. But thank you for dropping by and saying hi. Normally we would do shout outs and everything, but I think all of that is turned off currently because we don't do shout outs on Talk Tuesday. But just know that we do appreciate you stopping by and coming by and saying hi. Sounds a bit more intense than a pie. A little bit.
A little bit.
Not quite nearly as intense as the jalapeno sourdough loaf that he was currently munching on and then decided to deposit on the floor.
It's delicious, though.
I love grapes on pizza. I feel like this is a Scooby-Doo moment. Like this feels like something like I would hear on a Scooby-Doo show. Like zoinks, peanut butter, grapes, and ice cream sandwich on a pizza.
I've had green apples and anchovies on pizza before, so like we were at a wedding, somebody was like, "Oh my God, you got to try this." It actually wasn't terrible. It had the sweet and salty. It was good. It was weird, but it was good. I've eaten a lot of weird things.
Is that something you want to admit to like that?
Sure.
Like, okay.
I mean, I
You don't
believe
admit
the
to it.
last time the last Talk Tuesday, I was talking about how there's been times in my past when I was a kid that I had peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches. So
Well,
you had the same reaction then too.
yeah. I was like, okay. I can't really say too much about it since I'm the guy who has peanut butter jelly and cheese sandwiches too. So I mean, so we had that. We got into that whole conversation piece.
PB&J's with chili is really good too.
Oh, I haven't tried that one yet.
It's good.
Nut butter and sandwich lube. I see. But correct, I am canonically Scooby Doo, and you are all on the cartoon. Yes.
Nerd. What are you eating?
Lutefisk. It's one of those. I'm. Like, I don't know. We're talking about weird food combinations now, and I can't help but go back to like the old comic books, like the Dagwood. You ever notice the Dagwood literally had everything from the kitchen, like everything that was in the refrigerator. Didn't matter whether it was solid, liquid, whatever. It all went on the Dagwood in some form or fashion. Like it's the ultimate leftover meal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's that? I don't know. Does it still smell good? Yeah, throw it on the sandwich. It's fine. Just put it right between two pieces of bread. It'll get eaten.
Throw it all.
And he always comes out with this sandwich that like you'd have to be like a python or something to unhitch your jaw to eat this thing. Number one. And it's always inevitably somewhere in that stack there is a full raw fish, unscaled, just like it was freshly caught, just sitting out. I'm like, who?
Bone and all.
La Warrior Princess, welcome in.
I mean,
Like,
talking about gross sandwiches, Jeff that I stream with literally eats mayonnaise sandwiches, just mayonnaise on the sandwich, like bread and or not mayonnaise, bread and mustard. That's it. Like the yellow, like the basic mustard.
So
Not like a flavor.
They like eating a yellow sandwich. Is that what it's
Yeah.
I am doing well, Lala. Thank you for asking. Mustard is good. That fucking crazy. Lucky Charms before they began to suck with root beer broth. Now we're just getting weird food combinations at this point. Though nobody's going to convince me that Scooby and Shaggy weren't taking a little recreational drugs in their spare time. Because
what do you think Scooby snacks were? Zoinks!
Like the things you know, looking back as an adult, looking back on the cartoons that we used to watch and everything, you're like, yeah, definitely high all the time.
There are so many just cartoons, especially now, like especially like because a lot of them are on like Disney Plus now, and my kids have the G or PG rated profile, and I go to look for a movie, and I'm like, where's this at? Why is this not here? And then I go on my profile and look, and I find the movie, and then like it starts out with, the whole content warning, and I'm like, I didn't realize how fucked up our cartoons and shows were when we were kids until you go back and watch them now, and you're just like, I didn't think of that when I was a kid, but now that's kind of what the hell?
Like, what was I thinking? Like, why did we think this was great? Honey mustard on Papa John's pizza. Actually, pretty good stuff.
I would say yes.
His dog spoke to him in English. He was high. Yes.
Raggy.
Enjoy the hell out of, right? Wendy's fries dipped in Frosty is not bad. I've had that a time or two. It's not a go-to for me. But I have tried it. Like, I refuse to knock anything that you haven't tried at least once. So I have tried Wendy's fries and the Frosty. It's all right.
Me and my wife actually have a thing.
Was the phone sex off?
I mean, yes, 100% yes. Sex operator. Jesus. I forgot all about that fucking show. But you talking about trying everything once, like me and my wife have a thing because she will not, like, she's very picky with what she eats. And so anytime we go on vacation somewhere new or somewhere we haven't been, or even if we've been there before, if we go somewhere that I'm like, oh my God, you should try this, and she's never tried it before, I get one time during the trip to make her try something new. And so we drove to Oregon. I didn't use it the whole time. We're driving back and we're going through Montana. And I was trying so freaking hard. I was stopping everywhere, every restaurant, and asking if they had Rocky Mountain oysters.
I knew you were fucking looking for that shit. I'm like, please, dear God, don't.
To eat it. Literally, she had no idea what it was until we got like back home, and she's like, "What were you trying to find to get me to eat?" And I told her, and she looked it up, and she goes, "I would have hit you." And I'm like, "Why?" I mean, I know why, but you know, I was like, "Please let me find this."
Luckily enough, that's one of those things they're not sold casually at restaurants. You have
no. They're not bad though. Like, I've had them before. They're not bad. I wouldn't go out and just get a bunch all the time, but I mean, it's kind of like a delicacy.
Look, you don't just go out to the riverbed and just pluck these out of the water. You're like, I don't go out and get them a bunch at a time. No. I would imagine. like really? Like
just like you're picking flowers.
No, you don't go out. Oh God, no, you don't go out and just get those a bunch at a time. They come in pairs at best. Ducky,
we're Americans.
Go look it up.
We eat a lot of weird shit.
Go if you really want to know bad enough. Go look it up. I am not covering. like normally I'm like, yeah, fine. We'll talk about this here. That's fine. We'll unpack this. No, I'm not unpacking that one on this. Nuh-uh. Having rooster oysters when they were. Wow. Ow. Mm-mm. Ooh.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great dad.
Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. We're happy to have you here. I've got to change that. I think I'm just going to move my followers to anonymous one of these days. If you're coming in, yes, you're just in time for quite the conversation topic that we've somehow managed to
Scar duck.
backdoor our way into.
We finally got Ducky.
It's just no. Oh God! We got more people coming in. Alec Nor, run! Welcome in, Alec Nor and Company. Welcome in, Raiders. You are just in time.
So
we
anyway,
are
they're
discussing...
not like regular oysters.
Just add a little butter to them; they'll be fine.
My stomach is melting. You walked in as we were discussing oysters, and they're not the oyster. We're talking about Rocky Mountain Blue oysters at this particular point in time. Yeah. Ding. Yep. Welcome to the depths of depravity for tonight. It's fine. It's fine. We're okay. Oysters. Oysters.
Okay, so why did we suddenly decide to start calling those oysters? They don't look like oysters.
I don't know.
You definitely don't shuck them like an oyster. God, could you imagine that? Hold still. Clink, clink. just pound on these things. Yes, Guac, welcome to a Talk Tuesday. The conversation topics go wherever they happen to go.
It's because of the Canadians.
Wait, what?
No.
You gotta be kidding me on this one. There's no way.
They're referred to meatballs, prairie balls, prairie oysters. They are known as prairie oysters in Canada, so that's why.
And there's just down there. Yep, we did that. You're welcome.
Oh my God. They have a picture of the Rocky Mountain oyster served with a lemon cocktail sauce.
No, I don't. You can just keep that on your screen. How about that? So the basic premise of Talk Tuesday is that God has left the conversation. There is no morals. All is fair. Am I getting that right? No. We have morals. Not everything is free reign on here. We do try to keep it rein in a little bit, but not too much. The conversation kind of goes wherever the guest takes it, and you know we kind of expand on from there, and then we'll bring it back out of the rafters periodically.
Morals. I picked a bunch of those in the backyard the other day. Oh, those are morels.
It's fine. Swinging steak is so much better.
Calf fries.
It's fine. It's fine. But no, like I have used that. So I have tried. I've tried a lot of different things because of my refusal to just turn my nose up after. You never know what you're going to find. It's actually rather tasty. Snake, I turned out was actually really, really good. I enjoy snake. Yep, dog is good. I've had dog.
I have. We talked about that actually last Talk Tuesday.
Yeah, cat's not bad either. A little stringy, but you know, otherwise it's not bad. A lot of hairballs in that.
There, there's a few restaurants around here that I feel like there's definitely cat instead of chicken.
Gator is
Gator's
good.
delicious.
Frog is good as well, if you don't mind. You know what I haven't tried yet? And it's mostly just because I haven't been able to work up the intestinal fortitude to get past the smell. Durian fruit.
Nope. I've smelled that once. I won't do it.
That's my problem. I've smelt it and like, oh, like how do you eat something that's just
that's just gross. No. I can't. And I mean, I was a plumber in the military. Like, I've had some stank, and that
yeah.
Can't.
You definitely put something smelly in your face a few times.
Oh, I've been covered head to toe in shit. Like, it's just an easy way to put it.
Look, I give credit to where it's due for plumbers especially in the Navy. That's a lot of semen you have to deal with.
So much.
Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. That was.
Oh no, that was
perfect. Imagine, yeah, I've smelt durian before. Just cooked mealworms and crickets using a beaker of water and a Bunsen burner. Even had sheep's heart to cook slices. Yeah, sheep's heart's not too bad. Crickets are nice. Mealworms, I like mealworms fried, not raw. Earthworms aren't too bad.
Poor Jim.
If you got to heat. Hey, look, sometimes you got to eat. It's rather interesting what all you can get away with eating. Like, what doesn't actually kill you. You may not enjoy it too much.
You can eat anything once.
Well, the trick is not to eat it just once, but to be able to eat it over and over again as necessary to survive.
True.
Venison jerky, yeah, good stuff.
I actually have some ground deer upstairs that occasionally I'll make. I've got a dehydrator and I'll make some jerky out of it.
There we go.
Oh,
getting down to the end parts. Yeah, puzzles going. Well, so some of our more dedicated puzzlers have showed up and dived in here. So a lot of headway is being made.
I've noticed the hands are like whipping everywhere.
Mm-hmm. You're like, I'm just trying to keep up with Nori. I'm like, Nori's not keeping up with anything. I'm just, keeping the commercials from popping up and keeping the screen moving periodically to do something. But otherwise, if you don't, what you had to incite them, didn't you?
Oh no, I was the one moving at first.
It's fine. Why does Waldo wear stripes? This particular question is brought to you by Guac.
She gave the answer because he doesn't want to be spotted. Dad jokes.
There's nothing wrong with a good dad joke. And that was not a good dad joke. No. No, it's fine. Oh, what was that? There was. Oh, speaking, my feed for YouTube gets filled up with these like dad joke shorts that pop up there, and there was one that I heard a couple days ago that I had to share with Squirrel, and Squirrel groaned violently over it. It made Squirrel's head hurt, and I'm like, I am determined to remember that one so I can share that with everybody, and my brain has now forgotten it. I'm like, son of a, such a good one too.
I
You'll run
used to
into
have
those.
them. I used to do dad jokes as my go live message, and she would pop into stream and be like, "Oh my god, your dad joke had me and everybody here dying laughing." So I know Squirrel loves a good dad joke.
Oh yeah, gotta love a good dad joke. Dad joke. I was trying to remember what it was. Nope, it's just gone. Sorry, I was trying to remember it so I could share it. I'm like, here, you need a new one in your life. Especially, like, have you ever, like, those are some of my favorite jokes are the ones that just make people like visibly cringe. Like, it's so bad. You're like, oh my, why does that have to be in my brain? Because, it can't be in mine. You're welcome. Let me share.
So to just, keep going back to me not being able to read, I just real quick looked up this joke. So we used to do a podcast.
Yep.
And sometimes we would do dad jokes, or we'd try to do dad jokes at the end. And we were doing Christmas dad jokes because it was around Christmas time when we were recording.
Mm-hmm.
And with how bad I read, the dad joke was, what happens when you eat shiny Christmas tree decorations? And the answer is you get tonsillitis. But in my brain, I read you get tinsel tits. And we lost it for a good 10 minutes, just dying laughing because I was just like, nope, I said that wrong. That's not tinsel tits. That's tonsillitis. Like, I can't read. I just look at a word and go, oh, this is what it says.
Wow.
Damn, Quack.
Rip. Why did Waffle fart into his wallet? I'm afraid to even know the answer to that one. Is he trying to save it for later? Tinsel tits, what you get when you decorate this to you topless. He needed gas money. There you go. And bearded. What is
the tree topless?
What is Waffle's favorite medieval weapon? A bearded axe.
I'd say so.
Facts. Yeah. Solid facts.
Yeah.
Not fake news.
Not. Now, if we're talking handheld weapon, yeah. But if we're talking siege equipment weapon, a trebuchet every time. Why not? Launch a fucking rock a mile away. That's amazing. Sorry. I love trebuchets.
But no, so you brought up trebuchet, and my brain went over to Robin Hood Men in Tights, and they're like, we call this the stealth catapult. It can hurl one of these huge boulders undetected. Like, wait a minute. Isn't a catapult by its very operation stealth? Like, it doesn't make a whole lot. Suddenly it's like, oh, wait. It's a stealth catapult. How do you know? We silenced our rocks. They stop screaming now when we fire them. Yeah. I can't. can't with the dad jokes. Oh, I'm always down for the dad jokes. Those are always a welcome addition.
If it's from France, otherwise. Damn it.
You didn't see that one coming, did you?
Nope, I didn't. My kids absolutely hate anytime they say I'm like hungry or I'm cold, because I've started doing the "Hi, hungry, I'm dad." Oh my God, my 7-year or well, he's almost 7, 6-year-old literally like gets mad at me to the point that he will like storm out of the room and be like, "I'm not talking to you right now."
Look, my nephew used to doesn't do it anymore. Used to come up to me and tell me all the time that he's hungry or thirsty. And my favorite was always when he's like, "I'm thirsty." Really? Well, hi, Thursday. I'm Friday. Come again Saturday. I'll give you a Sunday.
I like that.
Or my absolute favorite thing to do to most young kids is to give them the big speech. It was the same thing my grandparents. That's the thing. Like a lot of the torturous things that we do to the younger generation, I suspect is a lot of just repeat performance of what was done to us as kids growing up. Some slight additions to it, plus or minus, but pretty much for the most part, we're just repeating the same traumatic things that the previous generation did to us. Core childhood memories. Stop writing, chat. There's no need to write. I do that to my students all dang day. Miss, I'm bored. Hi, bored. I'm Miss Guac. That's terrible. Your God Anubis would like to know if you could have 5 items in a pack for a doomsday scenario, what would they be, and why would they not include Brotherfjord? No, I'm just in. The last part I added in.
Because he would steal my stuff. Flashlight with extra batteries. But does that count as 2 or does that count as 1? I don't know.
Well, if it's a specialized flashlight that has its own like a particular type of battery, like it has a battery pack that it can only be keyed to, then you couldn't necessarily count that as an extra item because the extra batteries would be part of the kit to begin with.
True. So flashlight with the extra batteries, a map, a tool chest with a bunch of tools.
Don't think that counts.
Fine. Canned food. Does that work? And I would say first aid kit. Duh. We'll go with like a knife. Like a sharp knife. Like a machete, maybe, yeah.
Wait. You have a choice between a sharp knife and a dull knife?
Maybe. That's how my brain works. I wasn't thinking of an actual knife. I was like thinking machete, but I just, for some reason, said sharp knife. Like I said, I'm not smart. Like, we've been over this multiple times tonight. We'll say machete.
I'm just going to say.
Does that mean it's...
Get that pronunciation right. That's a CH in there. It's a machete. fine.
I think that
It's
was
fine.
5. Was that 5? I feel like that was 5.
Close enough to 5. I don't know. Do you do an EDC? Like I have an EDC. I have like a little belt pouch and everything I carry around with me that I carry specific things with me every time I go out the house.
I forget my keys and I have to come back inside most days.
Okay.
I should probably have something, but I don't.
Wow. Waffles would 100% use the first aid kit due to him either tripping or cutting himself with said machete he bought.
100%. I would definitely do that. That's not even a question. I have sliced my finger on an apple cutter before, like the thing they used to cut the apples. So,
Well, apple cutters are not actually dull.
no, they're sharp.
So
They fucking hurt.
Yeah, they're really freaking sharp. So cutting it on an apple, that doesn't actually surprise me that much. Now, if you came back to me like, well, yeah, but I'm bad enough. I cut my hand on a cheese slicer. I'm like, that's a freaking wire. How are you?
Yeah, that's a little different.
All right. Maybe we just need to take away anything. You don't need dangerous things. Sorry.
No, I don't.
KN would like to know, how do you sneak 11 items into a 10 item checkout stand?
I hand the 11th item to Mike.
You carry the 10 items in the 11th item. 11 items a bag.
Oh, true. I like that. I didn't even
It's nice,
think of that.
simple, elegant.
I like it.
How? You can, not the food. Well, I was closing the blinds. I'm concerned. Under his man tits. Wow. Like, look, Fjord, we've been staring at them all night. I don't think they're quite that big enough to hide something underneath of them. Blondie's like, I was going to say in the beard, but
Blondie. Oh no, they're definitely supple.
They got some bounce to them, you know. There's a little bit of heft in there. That's fine.
They didn't bounce when I jumped.
Oh,
I was hoping they did.
Waffle. Look, I'm not. It's fine. It's fine. Waffle. I was like, hi, that's me. I'm here. Waffle, it has been an absolute pleasure. We are actually over time at this point. We've kind of gotten a little carried away, but you know, it happens. We always do that. Everybody gets a little carried away. Your particular puzzle for this evening, I feel like we did this one once before last time, but maybe not. It's a set of waffles.
Oh my god, it is. I can see it now. I like it.
So, as a fancy set of waffles, we even put some edible flowers on there. Not that we think that you'll eat edible flowers. Have you eaten edible flowers?
I have.
Okay.
100%.
Very floral.
If it's edible, I eat it. I mean, I've eaten non-edible flowers, like
right. Right, non-edible flowers. Why would you want? Never mind. You know what? We're that's fine. Do you have a particular individual that you want to take this entire crew of fanatic oyster loving individuals over to go say hi to?
I'm trying to see.
Meanwhile, while you do that, we're going to get some shout outs going here. Because we still do all of that. You did spell correctly. There we go. So, popping up in the top of your screens right now should be a little heart for the fantastic Sir Bearded Waffle. If it's not lit up, I'm sorry, friends. You're doing it wrong. You've been here long enough. You've had a fantastic conversation. It's round 2 with Sir Bearded Waffle here on his birthday. Don't forget, everybody, big, happy, huge birthdays to Sir Bearded Waffle. A fantastic breakfast delight. Don't mind the fuzz in your food. It's intentional.
There's definitely going to be fuzz. 100%. Say we can go to Squirrel.
You gonna go to Squirrel? Sure, we can go to Squirrel.
Yeah, let's go Squirrel.
Squirrel. Let's go pester Squirrel. It seems almost apropos
Ducky.
since, I believe you raided into, you were Squirrel's first raid. So
I was. Well, yeah.
so the way they tell the story, you were the first person to ever raid them and started them down this journey where they have met the rest of this fantastic group of weird individuals that all enjoy.
Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes.
In the meantime, let's see if this one will work. We'll get a little video clip going out for the Bearded Waffle. Yes, don't forget, drop by, go say hi, go watch this man work. Yeah, no, I think my shout outs are broken. Again, I can't keep these things running, at least the video shout outs. I'm kind of like giving up on them almost.
Yeah, mine have been hit or miss sometimes.
Wait, I think I might have figured out what's
It's
wrong
okay.
with these ones. I may have figured it out. Hang on.
Uh-oh. What's it gonna be?
I don't know. We're going to find out. No. I put exclamation Sir Bearded Waffle. Next thing I know, Guac's like, his birthday is. I'm like, wait a minute. When did I have a stats command in here?
This is true. What she said, my birthday is 7. We're 9/9 and hers is 7/7. We got married on 7/9 so I could remember it.
Hunt, you baby back bitch. Got it. It's a Phasmo stream.
Yeah. Yep. That's one of my favorite clips of that, because we literally were trying to get it to go and it wouldn't, and then it hunted and immediately killed one of the guys. I was like, that's more like it. I mean, it was probably like 15 minutes trying to get that thing going.
Yeah, I could hear him killing somebody in your group, and you're like, yeah, that's more like it. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
You step out of the closet, dead body on the floor. Perfectly normal.
Yeah, we had everything on the floor in there. I mean, our sanity was low. We're just trying to get him to hunt. And it's just like, will you do something? And then he does something, and we're like, oh, okay, thanks. Now do something else.
Right. Do the thing. Do the thing. Like that when we hit the end screen. Maybe. No, it's not going to do it now. I hate when technology breaks down. Like, really? Are you even awake?
Goodbye.
No. It's fine. I don't know why it's not wanting to do the end screen bit, so we're just going to go ahead and hit the raid button and head on out. Waffle, thank you again for this night. This has been a fantastic time. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you've had a lot of fun.
I always have a blast.
And thank you for
Thanks
spending
for
thank you for spending your birthday with us and giving us this opportunity to get to know you even better. You said you wanted to raid Swifty Squirrel, right?
Yep.
Let's see if the rest of this stuff will wait. Okay, at least that stuff is working. Yeah, no, go away. Snooze ads. We don't care. We're not sticking around long enough. Ads, go away. First message is for all you fantastic subscribers. Second one's for all you fantastic followers. Whichever one you use, grab it, copy. Go spam it. Squirrel will love it.
100%. Everybody's
100%. Absolutely. Just absolutely obliterate their chat with it. They love that sort of thing. All right, you get to say goodbyes.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out on Talk Tuesday with me and that guy, Nori, the real MVP of this stream. Also, thanks everybody for following Nori. He's great.
Get over there and follow that guy.